Chat.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you guys can hit the refresh button now
Yeah.
if you want to. We are going to try this again. Let's get into the drive. Let's go back to the clouds of sound. Let's pull up DMAR's track.
Points. How many points do I have?
Well, first, yeah, they should be getting audio from it. Yeah, okay. Okay, guys.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
Friends.
We're doing the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Friends.
Ferns.
Okay. Oops, opened up the wrong thing.
And we're back.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
The sound is going to work. The sound is going to work.
If not, we're just going to have to understand there is no low end today.
We'll make comments on everybody's song about how they could use more low end.
Take a trip to Mars. I don't want to bring none of this pain.
It's working now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All
right.
Woo! I've never seen a laptop do that before.
No, that is such a weird thing. All right, so just needed to turn it off and turn it back on again.
Yep.
Let's listen to this DMAR track called Mars. Sorry about the wait.
What's up, Deidre?
But this is what we are known for. We're recording, right?
Yeah, I hit
Okay,
it.
cool. Here we go. Sorry about the wait.
There it is.
Also, an ad coming in about 15 seconds, so make sure y'all subscribe.
Yeah, snooze it if you can.
Use a snooze. Yeah, I
Yes.
got you.
Snooze it.
Got 5 minutes.
I don't want to bring none of this pain. My fuck niggas switch like lanes.
It is very low.
Nigga mind trying to figure out time. No tears, but I cry my rhymes. Still stay, make a fuck nigga die. Don't mind, baby, I'm still high. I do my best, it's hard to grasp. I'm still trying to figure out why. Shit, I'm young as hell, ain't time gonna tell. I'm still trying to figure out life. I know mama lied, ain't proud of me. I'm still trying to make shit right. Shit was hard to see. You lied to me, you told me you and I. You can't play me for my heart. Wear my heart up on my sleeve. You know I'm people from the start. Get it cruising in this car. Oh, don't try it, bitch. You know this shit a big body bean. This shit crazy. Could've fell in love, but I just want her friend. Might be crazy. Nigga drop this, and I'm still trying to spin with my dog. Ain't no cutting off. I'm still locked in between. Switch sides, and our dog you tripping. Thought that you was kin. Catch fire, sipping Hennessy. Don't mix that shit with gin. And our bitch don't do no chasing. I go fuck her out her makeup. Mama told me I ain't free. Want me go back to Jamaica. I've been ballin' way too hard. I might go play for the Lakers. I know most niggas KD. I know most niggas is traders. I know all these bitches green. Moving foul like they Drake. Niggas hanging from the 3. I keep it simple with my lady. Yeah, you know I'm from Atlanta. Keep my weight up like I'm Trey. Take a trip to Mars. I don't wanna bring none of this pain. I fuck niggas switch like lanes. Fuck luck, cause I know the bitch lying. Drink mine, tryna figure out time. No tears, but I cry my rhymes. Still stay, make a fuck nigga die. Don't mind, baby, I'm still high. I do my best, it's hard to grasp. I'm still tryna figure out why. Shit, I'm young as hell, ain't time gonna tell. I'm still tryna figure out life. I know mama lied, ain't proud of me. I'm still tryna make shit right. Shit was hard to see. You lied to me, you told me you and I.
If you weren't depressed before, now you are. Thank you, Dimar. It's better with low end, I'll say that much.
Yeah, definitely. All right, shouts to DMAR for that track. It's called Mars. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys feeling? How are you percolating?
Percolating.
Yep. Alex, you got anything?
I think that, I think so. 10-10. What do you say? He went from 10-10 to 2020.
The reverse at 2020 to 1010. I got the thing here in front of me. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
okay. I
Yeah.
don't
You,
know, man.
so you used, excuse me, you used 2020 autotune instead of 1010.
It
Yeah.
sounds exactly the same.
No, it doesn't.
It's still equals
It
1.
It doesn't.
It sounds exactly
No, it
the
doesn't.
same to me. I hear squeakiness, and I don't know if it's the reverb and the auto-tune creating the squeakiness. I don't know if it's the microphone and the EQ where there is no low end in the vocals, then auto-tune, then the reverb that's creating that's amplifying the squeak frequency, but it's squeaking.
Then the large women.
and it
Then
sounds
the
the same.
petite women.
And
Then the
I
large women
I-
again.
I really, really would enjoy it if he didn't use it at all.
Oh,
Created a song and not used auto-tune to see what his voice actually sounds like for real.
okay.
And then after doing that, decide if he even needs to use it or not, or if he should just use it tastefully in particular areas or something like that.
Do you think that it's a? I mean, if it's to a point where it's on all the time, then it's obviously becoming a crutch.
Did it ever turn off?
That's a good question.
I heard.
I heard it.
That's literally like I know y'all think I'm joking, but
No.
listen, that sound is there. Like listen,
Cutting off,
I'ma turn it up so y'all can hear it.
And a doggy trip, thought that you was kin. Catch vibe, sipping Hennessy, don't mix that shit with gin.
Like almost if you did something to like if you did the like if he just phased out his vocals and
Mhm.
all you heard was auto tune, it'll be like
I think in terms of it moving to the notes, which is what I believe 1010 and 2020 is. I believe it's speed, onset, and then he probably humanize. Just push it back to like I go like 50 or 30. But in terms of like not having it be like, I'll say at like JVS level, like of it tuning to the note, that's better.
that's 100%.
Yeah, that's better. But the overtones of it is what you're saying.
Yeah,
And
and-
that I agree. Yeah,
I don't know if it's getting amplified because of the reverb that's at the end of the chain
Right.
or what's happening. Something's amplifying those overtones.
it could be EQ. Yeah, it could be like
It-
Pultec EQ.
It might be a combination of all of those things together. But song wise,
Song. I mean, you've said it before. Like you need to be in a mood for it, and if you're in a mood, I bet this is a really good thing to have.
oh yeah, definitely.
But if you're not in a mood, then you're like, I'm not prepared to be there yet.
Yeah, I would have switched the song, but
Yeah.
that's because I'm not in this mood.
Yeah,
If I was, I can hear me being in the mood, wanting to like chill and
Mhm.
drive
Mhm.
to something like this where it's a slow piano playing or something
Yeah.
like that. I could do that, but right
Yeah.
now it wouldn't be
so
something I'm in the mood
definitely
for.
a mood. Yeah. It being a mood, I think it's a good mood. I think that what we said about the autotune, but I think too, I think the vocal chain in general just needs a little bit more love to it to get it to sit in with the track.
I almost want him to not use anything so we can hear how his microphone sounds.
What do you
No,
sound-
like just straight up, just to first of all hear what his voice sounds like. Like
Yeah.
I might call him on the phone and be like, "What do you sound like? What is your voice?" Okay,
And then
like
we can
all right.
start making a
Now,
decision. based
now we
on
have
it.
a baseline
Right?
of what your voice sounds like. You know, might have to call them up so everybody can. Watch you be like, "Hello, I am Derek Murphy, aka Demar.
Hello, gentlemen.
It's a full on government name.
My name is Derek Murphy."
And a good day to you, sir.
That's probably what he sounds like, but no, I want to know what he sounds like. I want to hear his voice. I recall a long time ago he sent
did.
us a song
He
that
did.
did not have auto tune, and we gave him high praise for it
Yeah.
because you can hear all the emotion and inflection and,
Yeah.
and all of that stuff in his vocals. And we've told him before that we feel like auto tune corrects out the emotion that he's trying to portray.
Yeah.
So I just want to hear you sounding like you because I think that might be the sound. And if you're going to use auto tune, just put it on something as like an
lift.
effect.
Yeah.
Use it as an actual effect, not
Yeah.
as a crutch.
Yeah. Good day, gentlemen.
Maseo, welcome.
What's up, Marcel? Who was that? Oh, is it Elias who came in on the Twitch? What's up, Elias?
Yeah. What else we have to add to that? Do we have anything we need to add to that?
I don't really have anything.
No. Okay.
Work in progress.
I think it is a work in progress. I think
Yeah.
he could refine that a little bit further. He could polish that a little bit further. Or maybe he just taught. hello, I am Dimar. He puts autotune on for the humanized setting.
I would like to know what he uses as his vocal chain, or if he even does a vocal chain, or if he just puts the stuff directly on a vocal and does one take. You know, it would be nice if he could respond to these questions in the chat room. This is why I would prefer people be in the chat room when we review their song, because we have questions.
So
he's here.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
He's just probably in the middle of an ad or something.
Yeah, whether or not they respond.
Nah, isn't he on YouTube?
Nope. I saw him pop in here on Twitch earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not in a new spot. We're just in a different spot. We're actually in the Beecham tonight.
Yeah.
Technically an old spot.
Technically.
If you've been watching us for over 2 years, this was one of the locations we would be in.
Yeah.
You know, we just change around and hop around and stuff, depending on what's going on.
And tonight they're doing construction-ish in the spot where we normally are.
Yeah, it's really quiet next door.
It's really quiet in here right now. Oh, it is really quiet next door.
Yeah, I didn't get a text.
Maybe this is the first time we've been on this side since they've actually corrected.
Well, usually the wall would be about to fall down.
Right?
All right. Well,
yeah, we're hiding from the law.
All right. Well, anybody in the chat room, do y'all have anything to add? It doesn't look like it because you guys just don't care, it seems.
Are we?
I think Jalen said flames.
Am I frozen or are we frozen?
You're frozen. We're not frozen. I don't think we're
frozen. I had to refresh my stream earlier on the phone.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, Jalen seems to be the only person who responded about that song, and he said it was fire.
Valid. At least he followed instructions.
Yeah,
cool.
Well, those instructions, not anything to do with any mixing ever.
Yeah, that's cool. Love Has Limits says song to smoke to. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Now we know that everybody can't do what we do here sitting on this couch because we literally ask them to type something in.
Yep.
and they're just like,
it's keyboards right there.
You know, I'd blow coke up somebody's booty hole to this song. I would do that.
I would definitely do that.
Yeah.
But to respond to the question, it's going to take that coke to get me to type on the keyboard.
Okay. What was this? Zalashu or whatever their name is.
I'm just going to go ahead and call it mispronounced.
What is that? Is that, how do you say XA? How do you say X and A?
I mean, to be fair, I just said X.
It's literally a sneeze. Said, I enjoy the listen, would like less AT, aka autotune.
Yeah.
Well, shouts out to
the sound that you make when you're sneezing. I didn't know it could be perfected so well. That is an onomatopoeia.
There it is.
Check that one off.
Yep.
Wait, there's not a card for that, is there?
No, I don't think I did.
Oh, good Lord.
I guess I should do that. There is an onomatopoeia. Somebody, you know.
Oh. Right. AT and T, yes.
All right.
AT, less AT and T, yes.
All right. Well, let's listen to Jalen. Jalen sent over a song called Mysterious.
Mysterious Woman?
No, it's just called Mysterious.
Oh.
And we're going to listen to it right now. Beat sounds like it's fire.
Sounds like there's low end.
We're mysterious, we're mysterious, got you curious, now you furious. We're mysterious, I'm mysterious.
Yeah, John, you got something to say?
I want to know. The curiosity's killing me.
How much border, like how much more bored could he be? I'm mysterious.
I mean, it's already a YouTube rip.
I'm mysterious.
I'm mysterious.
And then it's like he almost forgot to say it at one point. It was just like, I'm mysterious. Got you curious. And then he flips his hair. I'm mysterious.
I'm
just mysterious.
Mysterious. We're mysterious. Got you curious. Now you furious.
Show Baker.
We're mysterious.
Now you furious.
I'm mysterious. Got you curious. Now you furious.
He didn't even add that.
I'm mysterious. I don't really care about what you think. Stacking up my bread, going to the bank.
No
Headed to the
auto-tune.
top, cause I'm top rank. No, I'm finna pop.
It's a
cause I'm
little
top
bit.
rank. I don't
yeah.
really care about what you think. Stacking up the bread,
Next to
going
the
to the
eh.
bank. Crowd going up, cause I'm top rank. Club going up, cause I'm top rank. Gotta try to jump in this hydraulic. We don't need no help, cause we got. We don't need no.
What's crazy?
Auto-tuning him down to the board.
It's auto. It's what's crazy is he used way less auto tune, but it's wrong.
Auto-tuning him down.
It is tuned so wrong that it's just bad. Like, why is it? If you're gonna use it, tune it right. Like, even I'm sure if he did tune it correctly, it would sound okay. But like now, it's so obvious that it's wrong.
I love that it's pulling him down, so he's even more like.
Cause we bought. You gon' need more help cause you want. I'm talking more tracks, I be time. I'm talking more track cause I want. All my ex-girlfriends behind. Gotta keep going, gotta keep. We're mysterious. We're mysterious. Got you curious. Now you furious. We're mysterious. I'm mysterious.
Some of his are.
Got you curious. Now you furious. I'm mysterious. I don't really care about what you
It's
think.
a minute
Stacking
and
up my bread,
41
going to the
seconds.
bank. Headed to the top cause I'm top rank. No, I'm finna pop cause I'm top rank. I don't really care about what you think. Stacking up the bread, going to the bank. Crowd going up cause I'm top rank. Club going up cause I'm top rank.
Good Lord.
Going up cause I'm top rank. Club going up cause I'm top rank. Gotta try to jump in this hydraulic. We don't need no.
Why?
I'm going.
Why is it so wrong?
I'm going.
We don't need no help cause we bought. You gon' need more help cause you want. I'm talking more tracks, I be time. I'm talking more track cause I want. All my ex-girlfriends be
Favorite one
on.
so
Gotta
far.
keep going, gotta keep mysterious.
Mecca, welcome.
Mecca from the 703. How's it going, man? Would be fire if he mixes like eat. Would be fire if he mixes period. Oh, would be fire if he tuned his auto tune. I don't have anything to say anymore.
He is mysterious. I agree with you, Justin. He is one thing for sure. He is mysterious. Dragon Brain says he got him singing along, so you know it's a banger.
Well,
I don't agree with that, but
I mean,
He also said Kappa, so
to be fair, also, like, it's not hard to sing along to a song that only has like 5 words in it.
it would be fire if it was written by Keats. It would be fire if it was written period.
Yeah.
But he's mysterious. You don't have to say anything.
Cause I'm top rank. Club going up cause I'm top rank. Gotta try to jump in this hydraulic. We don't need no help cause we got. We don't need no help cause we bought. You gon' need more help cause you want. I'm talking more.
Every note goes either too high or too low. It's like
Elias, welcome. Was at the hospital. Everything cool?
No, he didn't make the beat. Sammy Boy made the beat. It's literally on the screen says produced by Sammy Boy.
Yeah, I mean, so produced by his YouTube rip by Sammy Boy.
Yeah.
Also, Elias, I got you marked off. You got here just in time.
It's gonna send you back. Yeah, we went back like a year and a half on this one. Next song?
No, I'm trying to think of like to give him a review. I don't want to just talk jive about it. I'm just trying to think. Outside of talking about the auto tune being wrong, just tuned wrong, by the way. That's what we mean when we're saying the auto tune is wrong. It's not, it's trying to figure out the key
Yeah.
while he's singing in the complete opposite key.
Yeah.
So that's why it's wrong, because it's just wrong.
Says JVS getting a Grammy. I stand by it, and I hope the music sounds just like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would be that.
I mean,
It would be that.
I wouldn't doubt it would happen. I mean, half of the American population seems like they had a lobotomy anyway. So I could see it. I could really see it happening.
Yeah,
Like an old school lobotomy too. Like half of
It's
America
up your
had
nose.
that, yeah. Straight pulled out the cerebral cortex.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It is a
Um,
meme. It is a meme. It's such a meme. You got to sing to it.
It could be. I mean, yeah, it's just
Dragon Brain, I appreciate. Yeah.
like, it's not crazy bad or anything like that. It's just,
It's not in his top 10,
No.
and at this point, it's not in his top 100 either.
Dragon Brain says it was a banger singing two different keys on purpose as an artistic choice move. Well,
He is playing chess, and we're here playing checkers.
yeah. He needs to be on his weekend ish and sing in the wrong key. Okay. When he made that ish, he must been delirious. Okay. Justin is rhyming with the song. He did say delirious in it, I think.
I don't know
Maybe.
if maybe we're just not picking up that Justin always responds in the rhyming scheme of the song that we just listened to.
Deidre is, she says he's definitely made better songs. So
He
That is a phrase that is correct.
thank you, chat room, for helping us out.
he did such a song that he got Deidre to stop lurking.
No, I mean, she talks from time to time.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
All right. That's
an attempt was made.
that was Mysterious by Jalen vs. the World. If you guys like that, like y'all are lying in the chat room and saying you do, you can find it right here on his SoundCloud. Is JVS or at JVS or J verse the world.
Teacher says, "Let me do it live.
All right.
Let me live.
You got, oh, she said,
Let me live.
is that let me live?
Let me live. Let me live."
Live at the Apollo.
What's the thing that I saw on TikTok that it was like when Imagine Dragons came out with their live in Las Vegas, and somebody
Yeah.
gave a dead serious TikTok that was like, "Imagine Dragons live in Las Vegas."
And someone got paid for that.
And somebody got paid for that.
Yeah. Okay. Up next, we got Elias, who just popped back into the chat room, said he was in the hospital. Hopefully everything is all well.
Yeah.
This track is called Who Gonna Catch Me / When I Fall. He says, technically 2 separate tracks on the project, but I'm sending it as one because listening to them with a week in between would ruin the effect. Still playing around with the mix. Last verse is mine, all production done by me. He just cheated the system.
Wow.
Look at him. Sending 2 songs as one, and he thinks we're going to listen to the whole thing. All right, what is
The legendary super song.
it's called Who's Gonna Catch Me When I Fall -2. So let me find that. Here we go. Let's check it out. It's a WAV file, so it's going to take a second. This is Elias. He says just his grandpa but is in the hospital, but everything is good. Okay, well, that is great to hear. We are about to listen to your 2 songs.
I think Justin knew this trick years ago.
Did he?
I think so.
Well, all his songs are 7 minutes long.
I think,
so-
yeah, I think they're actually 4 different songs.
Okay.
The mastering just goes one to the next scene.
But finally, we have a track that's actually proper level.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't have to turn my headphones up.
I'm mysterious. Oh,
I may have to turn mine down, but we'll see.
Depend on nobody. We're all alone on this planet.
This sounds like it needs to be in a play.
Who's gonna catch
On Broadway.
me when I fall?
On Broadway, like
I mean-
after the dude's parents made him mad before he runs off to become like the hero on
and
Broadway.
like the lights dim
Yeah, the
down,
lights
and
dim.
it's just a single.
And it's the bed, and he's just walking around the bed, kicking his feet. Who's gonna catch me when I fall?
I mean, to be fair, the Tonys just did happen as well.
That's what. Yeah, the
Sparkly
Tonys.
lights,
Well,
yeah.
This could win a Tony.
Elias, you trying to EGOT? Is that what you're doing? You
Yeah.
started with the T.
You need to bring this to the theater person at Valencia and be like, hey, add this into your play. Who's going to catch me when I fall?
Some Pixar movie music, yes.
Dear God, I need to be caught. I don't know anymore how much I need to be saved. Dear God, who's gonna catch me when I fall?
Just this one piano playing
Literally,
along.
when I was tortured and had to do sound for
Theater.
a play, yeah. Yeah, that's like every song is
Every
kind of
song.
like the same formula.
It really is. Maybe we should go into Broadway.
Maybe.
When I'm wrong, who's gonna love me when I'm gone?
You would have to sing it slower
Yeah.
for it to be.
Then you can pick up the pace.
Who gon' forgive me for all that I've done? You gotta help yourself up. You gotta have your own bag. You gotta do it your own way. There's no way to make it in this world if you do not carry your own weight. You gotta help yourself. Believe in yourself and I promise you got it. That's worth more than money, that's true well. And I know you've been through hell, I'm just trying to do well.
This is when all the characters knock on a window.
Old town rider, beach and slider, family and friends provide.
Well, this is a night and day difference.
I do not care about designer. Old town rider, beach and slider, family and friends provide. If you're not talking about breath for my people, then I do not care about. They ain't doing enough, but it's weird cause sometimes I feel like they just be doing too much. I got people asking where I've been. I just tell them I've been locking in. Top of the chain, OBJ is a bro. Female be posting the cover of Vogue. Live my life like if I'm breaking the code. All the dogs eating and I'm in row. I ain't never been scared of anybody. I feel like Ric Flair. I'ma go get it. If I want it, I'ma get there. Sometimes I feel like I'm better than ever. And if they really want an issue, I'ma go ahead and get her. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Old town rider, beast and slider, family and friends provider. Whoa. If you're not talking about breath for my people, then I do not care about this.
Talking that camera, might jump out the van. Be cat, they don't see what I'm saying. I was trying to show these boys the way, but I guess I just be doing too much. TD in Vegas, next up is LA. To me, it look like you ain't doing enough.
Yes, I know my crit too big. I need a teacher to find a whoa. I just been living my life on a day-to-day basis. Don't think about tomorrow, whoa. Everybody pointing finger about who to go. Truth if we come in a combo, whoa. I got ammo for your mama, whoa.
Just like a germ, I live in the cut. Just like Midas got immaculate touch. And I came through dripping, ain't no mopping it up. Cut them off, I couldn't deal with the frontin'. These rappers good at the capping and bluff. They talk a lot, but they ain't backing it up. Ain't no stunt, man, I be real deal stuntin'. I don't believe what you talk. Me, everything that I do, keep it OG.
Old town rider, beast and slider, family and friends provider, whoa. If you're not talking about breath for my people, then I do not care about designer, whoa. Old town rider, beast and slider, family and friends provider, whoa. Who is this nigga you heard about? That is not me. Someone gave you the run around. Come to the source. I don't care about no word. Am I running it up and you? Whoa. I don't need nobody else in my way. Your master be making minimum wage. I don't think there's anything left to say. Whoa.
Blue and yellow, I'm invincible. Game winner, like the beat. Step back 3, you gon' respect me. Beat your favorite team. I'm going back to back like the kids singing Queen's Rhapsody. I'm jetting off, no catching me. I got my mind support. Top 30 on a 30, you gon' catch me on Forbes with a suit on, drifting my Porsche like, hey. You slimy, you slipping like I'm wrong. I'm better, I'm lifted, I'm blowing up. Who would've thought the same kid from my school would've glowed up? They try to belittle, I showed up the top of the world. I got diamonds on my wrist and gold in my cup. I got a cash flow, I got a bank roll, I got a Z fold.
I was out in the west, I was kicking my feet up, cozy. I don't
He's
talk
not
to these
here
rappers,
right
they so
now.
full of cap and they phony.
You'll have to make a deal a different time.
Rest with my lonely.
Old town rider, beast and slider, family and friends provider, whoa. If you're not talking about breath for my people, then I do not care about designer, whoa. Old town rider, beast and slider, family and friends provider, whoa. If you're not talking about breath for my people, then I do not care about designer, whoa.
Thanks for the follow, Even Official. That is Ashley. Or Ash. However she wants to be called by. What are your thoughts? That's two different things to judge there.
Yeah.
I feel like that's two distinct separate pieces. So
It is two very distinct pieces, but it stayed in 4 minutes, so I'm not mad at what he did.
All right. I think the first part was, if you're going to make it song-wise, I think it needs a little bit more effects to sit the vocals in. But I feel like both of them need it. I think both of them need just a little bit more, like maybe slight reverbs or something like that, to really get the song. Like, I feel like the vocals just sat out on top of everything.
Love Has Limits says, is the first part necessary? I don't think he's going to put it out with them combined like this. I think he just did that so he could have 2 songs played in the stream. Like a con artist.
Sneaky.
No, but yeah. So I don't think they will go together. I think they're just 2 completely separate entities.
Yeah. Because they're like, I don't see how mastering could make a good transition between those songs.
Yeah. The only thing about the second part, there's some people get a little wordy in how they're rapping and like trying to stuff a lot of words and syllables in a bar. So just a little bit, it's kind of nitpicking talking about that. Some people are EQ'd. Obviously EQ'd differently, but they sound different. So it's not like they're EQ'd differently to make them sound the same. They actually sound different, or like they were recorded on different microphones. It's not too crazy, but I notice it. I don't know if anybody else in the chat room notices it, or I don't know if there's like a regular basic or a regular consumer of music in the chat room who could hear the difference. If you can't,
another note too, like the only way I was able to understand that it was a chorus was the effects change, and then I heard it. 3 people total. Okay. But yeah, like the effects change and it's like, oh, this is a recurring part. That's the only thing that like, but I don't know what you could, like, more ad-libs or something on the chorus, something to make it a little bit more of a chorus.
I know I had a mental note about the horns, but I don't remember what that mental note was anymore because, you know, it was 2 songs that I had to listen to and try to make mental notes for. But something about the horns, I think my mental note was they were too low, or they just they didn't sound as powerful. Which is different from it sounding loud. It just didn't sound like they were up front or one of the main features. Granted, the vocals should be a main feature, but the horns should be around the vocals, not on top of the vocals. But these horns sound behind the vocals. So that was a mental note I had made about them. I don't have any suggestions on how to fix that.
Do better.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard. So here's the downside to sending us 2 songs is that now our brains can't keep track of 2 songs worth of notes. So you're not getting the full experience. But the first one should definitely go on Broadway.
Yeah, the first song sounds like it's designed for a play or something. Yeah. But you would have to slow it down a lot.
Yeah.
And like walk around a room and try to sing your song and then stop at the bed and pick up objects and
think.
To look at the objects and think about it. Look at the audience, get tears in your eyes and stuff. Get down on one knee and then hold notes for too long.
Till you
someone come save me. Jesus. Someone come save me.
Yeah, obnoxious vibrato.
And play the piano a little bit slower too.
Yeah. Turntable is here. He says happy Juneteenth.
It needs to be played at the speed of Mad World.
Ooh.
All around me are familiar faces.
Yeah. They finally re-released, like, February, they re-released the music video for that.
Mad World?
Yeah, it's been out for so fucking long that it was in standard definition.
It's a beautiful song.
It's a phenomenal song.
Beautiful song. What is it? Jules? What's that name?
Gary Jules.
Gary Jules,
But it's a cover.
Yeah, a cover from
Tears for Fears.
Yeah.
Yep. And the song that they did is like straight A's, like boom, 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 all around me, all familiar. It's like, how do you take that?
I don't know how he made
something just like soul crushingly
good. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That is. And the only reason why it pops back in my head is because they announced like a new Gears of War.
Oh.
So
they always use that in the ads. And then I don't know if you ever saw Donnie Darko, but if you just want to spin into an existential crisis, like the point in the movie where they put that is like the most Like I'm
Is,
in
it,
the, yeah,
is it at the end when he figures out that he needs to fix things?
fix things. Yeah,
Okay.
pretty sure that's when it happens. And you're just like, fuck, you're gonna do this to me right now. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
lie on my bed and stare at the ceiling.
Mad World. Beautiful song.
Yeah,
So
Madam
good.
TK Spitta, thank you for the subscription.
Oh,
hey,
That is what did we call him yesterday? TKS hitter or something like that? I forgot what we called him.
You said something weird, and I
Oh.
said Madam TK Spitta.
TK is hit a
Yeah, I don't remember what we called him.
who we
Time to kill hitter or something like that. TTK. TTKS.
yeah.
So,
TKS. TK.
Elias says, in terms of publishing it, like, do I have to publish it stereo, or if I publish it with a good surround mix, will that suffice to people listening in stereo? Publish it where
Yeah.
in surround? Like,
You
can Spotify take surround?
No, I don't know a spot. I mean, Apple's whole thing is spatial,
Yeah, but
but that's just
yeah.
like Atmos.
I mean, I would say mix for stereo as your dominant. And then if you want to do a surround mix, do that completely separate.
And that's how everybody does it. The hard thing is, like, what you should do technically is you should start in the biggest format, because things like Pro Tools have down mixers built into them. Because when you're doing things like surround, you have to take into account the fact that you have forward phases and then backward phases.
Well, he says that's a bit of an older mix. He started the process of mixing in surround sound. But in conclusion, I can't get the levels right. Was that a surround mix you sent us? Because then everything we said about it is wrong, because we're listening stereo. So then our headphones are like summing it and forcing it stereo, which is going to make it sound crazy.
Well, that's where you would use a down mixer. And if you didn't, then use a down mixer. And I believe that the down mixer is built into Pro Tools when you go from a higher.
I think it asks you, do you want to? If you bounce it out,
Yeah. Well, so also, but like in the actual mix window, if you go to
if you flip it,
no, if you just go, if you're on like a 5 and
Yeah.
you're like, I'm going to send this. Actually, if you're just on a 5 output, like a 6-channel 5.1 output, if you go to your plugins, there is a plugin called Down Mixer, and that channel will switch from 6 down to 2.
oh,
And then it'll arrange all the phases to be proper.
didn't know that.
Yep.
And I teach Pro Tools.
And you teach Pro Tools, and you're about to teach
Wow.
sound too.
Yep.
So you're going to need to know that even more.
All righty. Well, maybe I have to mix somebody one day again. He says, I believe it was, I think he's referring to down, and he said, I didn't, he believes that was a stereo mix and he didn't down mix it. So that makes sense. Yeah. So, everything we said about the mix is wrong, especially what I said about the horns. It's wrong, because if that's a stereo mix, that's probably why I was saying they sound like they're behind the vocals, because
Yeah.
if you put them on, I don't know, channel 3, they're like to the
They're
back
like-
left. Yeah. Yeah. So I recommending that you do you do a stereo mix first,
Mm.
because if you're uploading this as music on most platforms and stuff like that, most people are listening in stereo. Not many people are listening in 5.1 or 7.1. But if you want to do surround, because like you're like, I'm going to release a surround for all the audio files and people who have these types of systems, do that mix completely separate. Like start from scratch with that mix.
Or at least start from after you've gotten the sounds, but not the relationships.
He said it actually seems helpful because using the pan tool for surround makes moving things in the field a lot easier. Do you have surround speakers though?
I'm curious.
Like if you're mixing with a left-right speaker for surround, that is why it sounds like that's why that's why things sound quieter, or like that's why it sounds like things are fitting in the mix, because you're mixing sound and some of that sound is going to a place that you can't actually hear.
Right. But also, too, if you're doing it in Logic, then it's probably using the equivalent of not multi-mono, multi-channel plugin, which means that, so like multi-mono plugin means that if you're on 5.1, it's making, so again, 5.1 is 6 speakers, so it's making 6 instances of like a reverb if you're using a multi-mono reverb. So that means that if you have a sound over there, it's just processing the one version of it over there and then a different version over here versus in Pro Tools where you have like a multi-channel plugin, it's seeing the processing over there, but then it's spreading the processing to all of the other channels. So it sounds like it's coming from a location versus just one reverb. And I'm assuming Logic has the same thing.
Yeah, he asked, will down mixing it account for the levels in terms of where things are on top of each other?
It should, but also in the Pro Tools down mixer, it gives you like a mini mixer so you can correct things if you hear them wrong in stereo.
It'll be for like left, right, left, center, left, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. And I believe their down mixer is up to 7.1 built in, and it only appears when you have a higher channel and you're going to a lower channel. But I don't know about Logic, but I assume, because I think Logic has Atmos in it now, and I think that Pro
Does it
Tools,
really?
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
Yep, and Pro Tools has Atmos in it now, and all of those things you can mix in 7.1.4 or whatever the fuck you want, and then you can output it as a binaural and just make it sound like it's in a room that has 7.1.4 in stereo.
Oh, so he says that he does have a surround setup, but I do agree that Logic kind of deceives you because even using two monitors, when I go to like the back left speaker solely, you can still hear it in the monitor.
Yeah. Ralph says, in my opinion, I hate Logic. I need to get rid of it.
I think he's talking about his brain. That's what I think.
Logic and Reason, fuck those things.
Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about. Not the program.
Not the program. Program's great.
Thinking he's talking about his.
But straw man arguments should be used everywhere.
Yeah, I think he's talking about the hardware on his shoulders. Wait, wouldn't it be software because
it's mushy?
Yeah, well, no, because your brain is the hardware. Logic is something that runs in your brain, so therefore it's software.
Damn, metaphors.
Which software are we talking about?
Yeah.
Which one's the onomatopoeia?
The Matrix software or
your brain or the computer?
Nobody knows.
Nobody.
Oh, he says he's not talking about his brain software.
Oh.
He's talking about the computer program software. He says, not I take.
Maybe
he says, not I
Logic.
take. He says he wants FL Studio. It's better. Okay.
Okay. I feel like it's apples and oranges. Can it be updated? Can what be updated?
Can Logic be updated?
Can Logic be updated?
Yep.
I don't know if you guys have seen the new Logic has the stem.
I have not seen it. It has stem separation
Stem
built
separation built in.
and Tractor does not have it yet.
No,
They're
still working on it.
Everybody has gotten it,
Yep.
except for I think Pro Tools even has it.
It'll
Pro Tools has
eventually.
like that Pro Tools push that's
Yeah.
Ableton, whatever or whatever.
Yep. Yeah.
And I think that can do it. I don't know.
If not, then the technology is going to happen.
Yeah, it'll be cool when they integrate the AI like beat making thing.
Oh, God.
I think that would be cool because like if you do get some type of block and you just type in like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm feeling melancholy,
Yeah,
blah
yeah.
blah 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 blah, and then you just take that melody and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna replace the sounds and the MIDI data and stuff and do my thing. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, yeah, and I'm like, no, you're still gonna add human touch. Add human touch, man.
That's what's crazy about AI is that like every aspect of AI, you still like AI is. I've said it before
It's a
and I'll say it
tool.
again. It's a 7-year-old it's an autistic 7-year-old with ADHD. Like the moment you get 3 steps down the line, it's gonna be like, oh, what's that? And you're like, no, come back. What are you doing? Focus on what we're doing here, and then you're gonna get 3 more things done, and it's gonna be like,
Yeah.
It's really hard to just work with AI.
Yeah, some of the AI like songwriting stuff it's fun.
It is.
It like you can type in things and it'll write a song, and then there's one that will like create the whole beat and
Mhm,
everything,
mhm.
and like it'll be an AI voice on a song. And I'm like, I think that stuff is cool as a tool to use to get you started. If maybe you got work for hire for a wedding song or something like that, and you're just like, all right, I don't feel like I don't know these people.
Right.
I can either
Just-
write a generic love wedding song,
Yep.
or I can get an AI generic version and then
Well, and
tweak it.
and you're still doing the work.
Yep.
And you're still needing to know chords. You're still needing to know music. You're still needing to know the things that you need to know. It just got easier. My wife got promoted. She is now a senior art director.
Okay.
Nice.
And we were talking about this with my dad this weekend, and she said that when she has like quick and dirty, it's called FPO, which is for placement only. It just means like the placeholder slides in major presentations. She just AIs something.
Yeah. Elias says he's currently getting his bachelor's in marketing at SNHU or some
the
university.
Southern New Hampshire
Hampshire
University,
And
or SNU.
And he says ChatGPT is basically doing all the coursework. I mean, that's how a lot of people are getting through everything, which means teachers need to get better.
Yeah.
Because if ChatGPT can do all of your homework and all of your coursework, then they need to add in, hey, present your findings.
Yeah.
That
100%.
simple thing
Yep.
changes everything.
Yeah.
Like now you have to use ChatGPT to actually learn.
As a tool to learn.
you have to- so the teachers need to learn how to have people use things as a tool, or ChatGPT or AI as a tool, so that they can learn and so that they can evaluate them properly. Like the old teaching, standardized testing, and read this and answer these,
Write these things back about it. Yeah.
that's not going to work. And then there's a new debate that's starting where it's like, do people need to actually learn because there's AI? And I'm like, are we seriously having a debate?
This argument?
No.
Like, yeah.
It's a real debate. They're like saying, do people need to learn? And I'm like, have y'all ever thought about what it would be like if technology outpaced human knowledge?
So
and
you
I was
remember
like,
that-
that is the prime example of what would happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you create that.
Yeah. Well, but also too, and this was the first time that Valencia had that learning day where the head of the English department, somebody like that, super high up, and he gave a talk about AI. This was like 2 years ago, and so the whole room was filled with English teachers that are like, "Are we going to lose our job? What is AI? Are we going to lose our job?"
Yeah.
And so he was like, either have assignments that are super fast, like they have to answer a question in 20 seconds, so they can't generate it, or like ask the AI to generate something and then be like, pick the best one and explain to me why you picked it.
Yeah.
It's like, you still don't know what the best one of these is if you never learned how to do it.
Yep.
And that's the whole, like, coding's great with it. It'll generate thousands of lines of code, but if you don't know what you're coding, you're just generating lines of code. Like, it's probably broken too. It's not that great.
So
that's our rant on AI.
that's the AI thing. Yep. Turntable says using AI will make you realize quickly how much you need to actually learn. You need to know the right questions to ask. Yeah.
That. And then you need to know if the answer that you're getting is the right answer. That's part 2 to the whole thing.
But yeah, that's why like schools need to go away from discussion posts. Like if you're going to do it, if you're going to do a dumbass discussion post, like make it not fodder or filler,
Right.
not like make it something that makes
With
sense.
some depth to it, not
Yeah.
just responded to other people's thing.
And then cite your source. And it's like, why do I have to do that for a discussion post? That doesn't make any sense. But that's why, it's whatever. But that whole debate about, do we need to actually learn? Yes. And I know back in the day, they had it with calculators too. They were like, well, if calculators can do the math and we can just type it in, why do I need to know how to do the formula? The reason why is because if the calculators break,
or if you don't have your phone on you.
You won't always have a calculator in your pocket.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do always have a calculator. But no. But if the
Well, I mean, you've seen like the algorithms that I write when I'm writing some of this shit. It's like if I didn't know the foundations for that stuff, then I could calculate all day. What the fuck am I calculating?
Yeah. If you learn the formula and stuff, if you learn that part,
Yep.
and you're like, okay, I know why and I know this, I just don't feel like sitting here for 20 minutes.
13 divided by the I don't want to do that shit.
So that I'm like, it's necessary to learn the fundamentals, and that's what
the fundamentals.
What's super interesting because they're like, do kids even need to learn math anymore if they always have a calculator? Yes, they do. They need to learn at least fundamental math.
They need to know,
Jesus
like,
Christ.
if they do this and it looks right. Yeah, that's right.
And the whole way that they teach math is literally to make them stupid.
the new way.
Yeah, the new way to the new way to teach math comes from it's to make them stupid. This the Common Core math, because what's dumb is if you get the correct answer your way, they mark it wrong, and that's not how you teach.
Yeah.
As a teacher,
No.
that is not how you teach.
Yep.
if you're teaching them methods and ways to get it and they show you a different way and got the correct answer, it's correct and it should be correct. But
they're going down to the fundamental, did you mentally achieve that this way? Which
the
is,
way that we tell you to.
the way that we tell you.
Which is to make them stupid.
Well, nowadays it's like, man, you can tell me anything times 9 and I'll give you an answer because I just learned how to do 9 that fast. And it's like, now they're like, okay, first you must take 9 and you must subdivide it into all
put
the
squares
categories.
and boxes.
Yep. And it's just like,
and then you have to times these things that equal 9. So how many other things could equal 9? And then you take these 3 numbers. If 2 and 5 equal 9, then you can put it in this box and you put 2 and 5 together without adding, but you times them.
Yep.
And you get 19 from timesing 2 and 5. You subtract.
it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it's like, this is dumb.
I saw a quote, I want AI to do my laundry so I have time for art, not the other way around. And that's Slade. Yeah. I saw something akin to that also, which is basically, like, what are we doing now? We've made AI do the wrong thing. Prompt, create song lyrics about Mr. Beast personally sending me $1 billion out of kindness of his heart. Include closed captions in Old English and Chinese music too easy. I mean, yeah.
So is Dang Ish only here? What about Weatherman Dan and what about Hogan? If not, we're going to skip past you guys.
Yeah, because we got a lot of folks that are actually here.
Yeah.
What is this? Differential equations?
You know what's crazy is I passed that before I passed algebra because algebra pissed me off so much.
Yeah.
Algebra would be like, and I always sit there and be like, why the fuck do I have to find this number? I don't care.
I fucking destroyed physics because it was like, oh, this is real things and I just have to plug in the numbers. Makes perfect sense.
I killed statistics easy because I was like, yeah, this shit makes sense because you have this, let's calculate this.
Yep.
Algebra, I was like, why?
Why? Imaginary numbers.
Why?
Yep. And somehow I made it all the way through Calc 2.
It's not that I didn't know it. I just didn't want to do it.
Oh, all right. So let me rephrase what I just said. Somehow I made it all the way through Calc 2 on C's only. I glided on the skin of my teeth on every single one of them because I was like, I don't fucking care about a line and then here's 1 and then here's 0 and 1 is greater than everything in this direction. You have to draw that.
Exactly. I was like, at least with statistics, you can apply to real world.
Right.
And it made more sense. But yeah. All right.
Yeah. Algebra. Yeah. Fuck that. What is this? Differential equations?
Who have we got next?
Unless we were doing orbital mechanics, that's kind of calculus.
I mean, yeah. But also, too, once you get to above calculus, you start taking like nonlinear and imaginary number shit. And that's
baby algebra again.
That's just baby algebra. I mean, you could be, well, who was it? Was it Isaac Newton who was just like, I'm just going to go make some new math. Yeah. And then he did, and it's called calculus. Because fuck that guy.
All right. So, Madam sent over a track called D&D, says, Mix isn't finished.
Okay,
let's check. Mm-hmm. Let's check this out. Madam, hopefully you're in the chat room.
She is.
Okay.
She's the one who just, Yep. Oh, that was you who
I
subbed and
had a 39-month streak, and then, so Madam's still here.
Yeah.
Sir Madam is still here? Is that what you said?
The Madam.
Oh, okay.
TK Spitta.
Is TK Spitta Madam?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What is this? Linear regression?
Isn't that in statistics?
Probably.
That's logarithmic. No, that's algebra. Logs and stuff.
Yeah. Logs, exponents. We are.
Mama birthed a diamond. I've been precious since the day they pulled me through her broken hymen. Remember who I am, my confidence is now inclining. Still hungry, just not take my time eating what's on my plate like I'm a dining. Walk be different now that I am strutting in alignment. Love teaching me like my love was really what my assignment. She probably was, probably why I ain't know just what to do, still learning love. Discerning invitation from the truth, I don't give up. Just know when there ain't nothing left to do, don't blame myself. Cause we ain't work out, I don't blame you, no ugly words. Release with peace, love, my gratitude. Some people pass reflections, some take you to higher altitudes. Get lit into a fire that destroy my image. Damn, I'm weird for being vulnerable with pure intentions. Lost myself, thought I changed for better, cause you weren't winning. Your heart was closed the whole time, pussy the only entrance. Now I can't answer my phone, cause you disrupt my peace. I'd rather be alone than be one with a spirit who does hurt.
Was this recorded on the phone?
I'm thinking so.
It sounds like this was recorded on the phone. Madam Time to Kill Spitta. How did you record this? This sounds different than the stuff you've sent before.
To a clone, I'm back in paradise. Your self-relationships that brought me home. Vibe on D&D, I can't answer my phone. You disrupt my peace. I'd rather be alone than be one with a spirit who done turned into a clone. I'm back in paradise. Your self-relationships
It sounds like it's going through an overdrive, though.
Yes.
that brought me home. Love had me too far gone, man. I told you to leave that bitch alone, but you ain't wanna listen.
Ain't no way you went to the studio and you was getting all of that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why they said that this one wasn't in a studio.
Okay.
Oh, it wasn't in the studio. Oh, and it also says the mix isn't finished. Yeah, I thought
I read the same way that you read that.
Oh.
She said that she went into a studio and we were like,
Oh yeah. Sorry, my eyes are crisscrossed applesauce, so I read that wrong. So where did you record this yourself? If so, we can kind of tell you how to fix that hiss, which is probably your gain structure on your
gain.
On your interface. So check your
It does
gain.
have a nostalgic vibe to it. I think that the nostalgic vibe could be achieved
with warmness, though.
with some warmth instead of. I feel like the way that it's coming across is like very just I don't want to be mean, but just the incorrect way.
Yeah. So Time to Kill Spitta said my homie recorded it. So, I mean, I guess we can give advice to your homie. I don't know if they're listening or if you want to, like, record this. We're going to listen to the rest of the song, then we're going to give mixing advice. So, I don't know if you want to let your homie hear it, screen record or something like that. But, yeah, we'll do it at the end.
Gotta leave these hoes where they at. You gon' bounce back though.
So, it's only on the...
Ball in my court, I shoot my shot and make a layup. Double coming in disguise as loveless and my haters. Tried to move right, love shook me and then I sprained my ankle. Falling for love, now that love show you all of the angles. When you pick yourself back up and ride the bench for a change. Lesson learned, kick that shit player before you beat the game. Heart of a lion, still my love cannot and won't be tamed. Except the times my love tell me she mine and pull my main. But now that you, so I can't give myself no not again. Unless you know your value and I'm sure I'll make a gain. Then be the goat that leads another sheep away from pain. I'm different, don't got limits, but boundaries are now frames of mine. I reframe my mind to see the whole truth. Okay, we are like pretty lights, so it would be so nice to make you my wife. You know we play in house in a home made of thin ice. That's the feeling of love and everything else that we never feel. Afraid of something real, cause we ain't had no time to heal. Resources and nourishment that will help us be fulfilled. You tell me I'm delusional when I'm just from Dreamville. And trauma's left the void, so I have many holes to fill. Your pussy is not one, but I still love the way it feels. Aim for the G-spot, cock it back, make a kill. Lay it down, lift you up, now you in love, be for real. Now I can't answer my phone, cause you disrupt my peace. I'd rather be alone than be one with a spirit who done turned into a clone. I'm back in paradise with self-relationships that brought me home. Vibe on D&D, I can't answer my phone. You disrupt my peace. I'd rather be alone than be one with a spirit who done turned into a clone. I'm back in paradise with self-relationships that brought me home. Love had me too far gone, man. I can't fall with you. 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 I can't fall with you, baby.
As a performance, I
so
think that's really fun.
There also is Vinyl Crack at it,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a lot. All
There's
right.
a lot.
You want to start?
As a performance, I really enjoyed that.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Song-wise,
song-wise,
is fine.
that's
Fire. Whatever.
fantastic.
We're not even going to talk
We're
about
not
that.
even going to. So note that immediately that the things that we're saying are about the sound and not the performance.
Yeah.
But you might have to go back and re-perform it. Yeah. At that level, at that energy. Because
It's either it was recorded really low and then
and then cranked
compressed
up.
all the way up,
Yeah.
or it was recorded really loud.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's the second one because of that clipping crackly
At
that
the
we
end?
heard at the end. Yeah. If that gain is what you want, if that push is what you want, record it nicely and then use like a preamp plugin. And I could never figure out why they would give like a Neve preamp plugin. I was like, if I'm already recording it, why am I putting a preamp back on it?
Never understood that either.
It's so you can do things like that. So you can crank it up.
But can't you do that with channel strip?
You could, but when you do like, I'm going to run a Neve preamp, or I'm going to run like a API preamp, you're going to get that emulation of that texture of that sound. And so it's this, I feel like whatever interface you're using is just cranked, and that's what we're hearing is just a very like
like this seems like it was recorded with like a SM7B without a cloud lifter.
Right.
So either the Focusrite that they're using is all the way turned up,
and
you're getting that hiss, and then he just turned it up in the DAW or whatever.
Yep.
So now you hear
that
like
gain.
and then he tried to level it so anytime you punched in, your hiss was different volumes.
Yeah.
And then there's vinyl crack on top of a lot of areas,
which is fine if that's like if you're gonna make that effect, but then you have to compete with like every other line, be like,
yeah.
And so that's like I could hear the edits. I could hear when you would do a line and then that line got edited because there was a little like 200 millisecond little like like that, and so that's what you want to avoid. One thing that I will say was really cool about this, and I don't know if you did it on purpose or if you did whatever. There's like a snapping that's like right here, and it comes through almost in binaural, so it sounds like there's actually somebody that's like right here next to your head snapping. It's just a little loud. I'd say pull it down by like maybe 4 or 5 decibels and get it a little bit further back, but it sounds so fucking cool. Definitely keep it in there.
Yeah, there's also some lyrics, some of the vocals are leaning a little to the right side as well, and I don't know what that is. And then I know you said earlier that you want to get a telephone effect. So to do telephone effect, it's a notch filter EQ.
Yeah.
So what is telephone between 1K all the way up to 5K?
Ish, yeah.
So you cut everything below 1K ish and everything above 5K ish on an EQ, and that's a notch. It'll give you like this nice logarithmic.
Not even. I can't even. It's hard to do. A little bit like this.
It's like this.
It's like this.
So it'll give you like this. But
it'll be more.
yeah, it notches out those EQs, and that gives you the effect of the telephone. The reason why, and you can take it all the way back to when the telephone was invented or whatever, those frequencies were what could transmit through the electricity signal or whatever. Those were the frequencies that would be left or whatever. So that's why a telephone sounds like how it sounds.
Yeah. Also, too,
that is the layman's way of explaining it. Not fully accurate.
Yeah. And then too, if you really want to push that telephone sound, you're gonna strip away frequencies, and then if you really want to push it, take something in the middle of that and boost it, and that'll push those frequencies even harder.
Yeah. Which are you asking? Which means what? Are you asking about the notch filter, or or what? Because the notch filter, so you have the EQ. So the equalizer, if that's what you're asking, what does the EQ mean? So the EQ is the equalizer, which is the frequency spectrum of what we can hear.
Mm-hmm.
If you're using a 7-band equalizer, that means there's 7 points on that equalizer you can tweak.
Mm-hmm.
You can do a high pass filter and a low pass filter on that. And then in the middle, you can just keep those middle frequencies, and you can even boost them a little bit to give you more of a notch sounding effect, which gives you the telephone effect.
Oh, she says something about my verses being to the right. It's just panning. It's just panning. One thing to go off of that, I did like how the choruses had a lot going on. I really actually enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
But again, with the recording quality, there was a stack up of frequencies that were kind of piercing to the ears. So that's another reason why you might want to go re-record, is that you can have that really bombastic, lots of layers, lots of energy happening, which was fantastic, but do it in a way that you can EQ it and clean it up and not make it so abrasively right in the frequency that just is the human frequency.
Yeah, definitely treat this as a demo. If your engineer was in the chat room, we could ask him the question being as, hey, what microphone and preamp are you using?
Yeah.
So we could figure out what in that state, because something went wrong in the recording process on his end when it came to his gain structure. If we could ask him a few questions, we could figure out and pinpoint what went wrong. And if we could, that can be the difference between you re-recording it or not.
Yeah.
But from what we're hearing right now, the hiss is so dominant that it would just be better overall to just completely re-record everything and just use this as a reference track or something to be like, this is what I want it to sound like, or this is what I'm going for. Now let me like go to a
Do
real
a clean
studio or
version.
go to a studio and lay it down for real.
Yeah.
Can you ask them on the stream and I'll send it to them? Well, we're asking.
Yeah, the questions are being asked.
Yeah, we asked a lot of questions. But so, Madam Time to Kill Spitter engineer, you worked on one of their songs called D&D. The mix isn't finished yet, and we understand that. But we would like to ask you a question. What microphone are you using? What audio interface are you using? And how was your gain when you recorded Madam TKS Spitter or Madam Time to Kill Spitter? What was your gain structure like? And also what type of did you add any compression after everything was recorded? Because the noise floor is very loud.
Yeah.
So we're trying to figure out what is getting your noise floor very loud. And in scene, that's perfect. Wrap the fucking stream
All right.
up.
Yep.
We're leaving.
Right.
Send them to the VOD.
Yep.
No, yeah, but that's the video right there. Send that to him.
Zachu says,
Oh my god.
sounds like whoever wrote this is an Aquarius. TK Spitter replied, it's Pisces gang.
Jesus Christ. Achoo! Zachu! It really is on that on that Star Wave thing, huh? Just
I wouldn't have.
just throwing their
I
prejudice
felt it was
around.
a little bit more Leo energy, but
I thought it was actually Khufu.
And here comes the
I
astrology
thought
card.
it was Caffrey. But
I actually thought it was Leviathan.
yes, it's giving Aries Venus.
It's
Yeah,
Leviathan.
Leo Moon. Yeah,
It is the
Leo
Leviathan.
Moon is
What,
good.
who birthed Leviathan? Wasn't it Khufu? Kulu?
No, Leviathan is one of the 7.
In that mythology.
Oh,
But the sea god, the squid god, Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Yes, Cthulhu birthed Leviathan.
Yeah, Leviathan. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm actually
You
a
have to be
Cthulhu.
clear about your
About the mythos here.
About my make believe.
I'm the Cthulhu Rising.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What's the other? I'm Dagon with Cthulhu Rising.
I'm actually a Pikachu mixed with a rhino.
I actually identify as a helicopter.
My full moon is in Gyarados. If you didn't know.
Specifically a red Gyarados.
Yeah. I also have a blue eyes white dragon as my setting.
And my background screen is.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my god! I'm gonna say that from. I have some Dagon Cthulhu Rising.
So, actually,
my
real
God.
quick. So I just noticed that gave me bingo. I'm gonna set a timer for 20 minutes.
Did it give you bingo?
I haven't claimed it yet, but I'm gonna set a time for 20 minutes. If no one else gets it in that
I guess I'm
time,
gonna start a card then.
Let's turn on Nick Cam so y'all can see him cheating in bingo real quick. You see him over there, guys? See him cheating?
Hey, I got-
you see him over there, guys?
See him just cheating in bingo. He's all washed out because he has a. Why is your camera so bright?
why is my camera so bright? Probably because of the webcam.
Oh,
This is
okay.
fucking bullshit. This is fucking bullshit.
I have not
This
even
is
I was like,
started.
holy
bingo.
crap! I am
You know
so
what?
bright.
I just started a card. I have a 4 straight, and my 5th one is someone has bingo. Fucking bullshit.
Hey, Alex.
No, I'm not making this deal. I'm not teaming up.
No. I was saying, do you want second place?
Hold on, guys. I haven't even opened this up yet. Let me
I'm gonna get second place either way.
let me get on bingo because
The other thing too is that there's only like 7 things on my card. So the fact that I have a straight 4,
I mean, that's pretty good. And like, it's
Fucking
20.
bullshit.
What is it? 20 that have been called? Yeah, 20 numbers have been called.
If you guys aren't, bingo is live. You can click the little bingo icon.
I literally
if you're on
got
Twitch.
nothing
Look
on
at
my
you.
card.
You got 3 straight.
It is on
What do
Twitch
you got? What do you got
as
for
well.
here?
I need someone gambles and loses all their Q points. Has nobody done that yet?
Oh, so I'll help you out right now.
Yeah, that's 78.
Hold on.
Come on. And then it would be a
Gamble
total of
all.
1,000
Total of 1,000 bits
Yeah,
cheered.
okay.
Oh
Somebody
my
give
god!
us
Actually,
$10.
I just won. Hold on a second. I just need Kim.
Oh, damn. You're not going to get Kim tonight. Kim's
Kim's
not here.
tonight.
Yeah.
Damn. Unless you
Yeah.
wait around, because we start doing auto vote calls and you can pick pick yours. But all right. Cool.
It's more. Damn, that's wild.
Cool. All right. So shouts out to Madam.
Zelchu won.
That's
I won. Let's see if I can lose all their points.
I chew one.
Oh, hold on a second. I was gambling on the consult Q&A channel.
Jesus Christ. Did you lose all the Q points on?
7,336 points. But what are they really? You just
Yeah.
lost a bunch of nothing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go do the same thing.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Well, I'll do it on my personal account as well.
I've
Hold on a
won
second.
twice today. What the fuck's going on?
Okay. So
What do we got next?
We have Love Has Limits.
Okay.
Up next. Sent over a track called New Turn. Says, just a beat I made this weekend. Appreciate y'all checking it out.
All right.
I think he was talking about he needs me to rap on something. I think that was him.
There we go.
Spit.
I lost all my points, so we're
There you
even.
go. We're good.
All right, let's check this out
Those
by
peaky
Love
waveforms.
Have Limits. Okay, I could do something to this. Let's see if it drops.
It's happy. It's like almost surf rocky.
I don't know if I can do this.
You could just be like,
Could, yeah. But I get more of a Nirvana on this. I don't know why.
you could you could DMAR on it,
Needs cursive singing.
right? Comic Sans.
Where does it go?
There it is. I'm walking on sunshine.
Yeah, it does get that walking on sunshine.
It is.
Yeah. But where does it go? Where do we party? It's summer. Where does it go?
Yeah. It's got kind of a Boys of
Yeah.
Summer feel to it. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be something. That's a lane you can go down. Just asking, where does the summer go?
Yeah.
Talk about your good times in summer and how you're getting ready for school, and all the girls are going back home because that happens. That still
In
happens.
town,
like
yeah.
summer camp's over, and
Yeah.
like all the girls just go back in the house for some reason. Why was that a thing? You know, we met during the summer, and then we have to wait a whole
He has
other
to go
summer.
back to college.
Yeah.
But she's 2 years older than you. Fuck you doing? New American Pie song, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some transitional scene music.
This is the ending theme. Like when you're about to ride your bike down the hill, you've been
Right.
afraid to ride your bike down. I'm gonna do it, Tim.
I'm gonna conquer the hill this summer.
I'm gonna go so fast.
I rode my bike.
Just rolls down the hill, gets to the end.
Breakfast Club running scenes. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it
Ooh.
just abruptly ends.
Oh,
With 20 seconds left of nothing.
the floor just gets ripped out.
Well, shouts out to Love Has Limits.
But I want to know if he made it to the bottom of the hill.
No, it stops and then it's like
just
to be
rolls the
continued.
credits.
Maybe, yeah.
So it's
But you know he's alive.
This is the
Yeah.
scene. This is the music that plays when after the movie's over, but they just show the stills, and it's like so and so went on to become a da 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 da
Literally,
at the da 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 da, and then it
Yeah.
shows the next verse. They're like, this guy went to jail for da da da.
Yeah, you know he's alive because he starts off the story. This is the music in the beginning.
Right.
He starts off the story where it's like back in 1985.
That was the summer.
Hold on, let me play it. I gotta do it.
we gotta set the scene here.
Yeah, I gotta set it.
Back in the day.
Yeah, no.
We were the kings of the summer.
Yeah.
Or like, but little did we know we would be the kings of the summer.
Let me tell you about that summer back in 1985. I had my best friend Joey, my other best friend Christopher. We saw this beautiful girl. She just moved into town. His father had a nice Corvette. I've been trying to learn how to ride my bike and skateboard all summer. Rollerblades had just came out. I asked my parents if we could get some rollerblades so I could meet Jimmy outside. Jimmy was grounded that day. He tipped over a couple of the neighbors' trash cans. He also did things to their cat, so I also think Jimmy might have turned into a serial killer. But we'll get back to that, guys. This is my story.
This is my story.
This is my story. Fuck Jimmy. But we had a cool summer together. I really do think he was a sociopath. But anyway, this girl, forgot her name because I never did anything with her, and I actually forgot about her until I started telling my kids this story. It was a cool summer in the summer of 1985. Just graduated high school, but I just went to 6th grade. Things were really confusing back then. The middle school, elementary school, and the high schoolers all went to the same school. For some reason, we all got pushed into lockers and stuff. There was a lot of bullying going on. A lot of these bullies were getting beat by their dad. Dads were really angry back then. It's probably because they had to work 4 jobs to support a woman who didn't want to go to work. Let's not say they didn't want to go to work. They actually had to get permission to go to work from their dad, father, wife, husband, because that's how the 80s were. Let me give you a little history lesson. Women could not check themselves out of the hospital in the 80s. They needed their husband.
Yeah, video's frozen.
Oh, everything's frozen.
Hold on, stand by.
But anyway, this is my story that Twitch won't let me say. Oh, he's just gonna refresh it. Yeah, give it the old.
Whoa.
Oh.
Everything froze. But that didn't freeze.
So they can't hear us either.
Yeah, I know. Now they can. I don't know what happened, guys.
OBS just took a shit.
Yeah, let's try that again.
I know. I know y'all missed my beautiful story. I know you guys missed my beautiful story, but it's okay. It's on the recording.
Yeah.
It's on the recording.
Check out the podcast where you're going to hear the
Yeah.
full story of what happened during his summertime in '85.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we all got mad.
The summer of '85. It was a crazy summer.
Crazy summer.
Yeah.
Find out what happened to the neighbor's cat next time.
That's probably when it got cut off. It was just like,
So we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
And also, Dan, Weatherman or Weather God Dan is, in fact, here now.
He also says "play me," which I believe is a bingo card.
It is. I'm pulling up the thing right now.
That's what the women do to you, Dan. They play you. Okay. We here at Consult Q&A love you. All right. We will not play you, Dan,
In the way that we're talking about right now.
because it was the summer of '85.
I want to call that beat rollerblades
The cherry blossoms just blossomed, even though they blossomed
in the spring.
But we're just in some part of the country where you have to scratch your head.
We're in
Because half this movie, you'll be like, where the fuck does this happen at?
this is typical American town one.
So this is probably somewhere in the Midwest, like Kansas or something, where everybody grew up together.
There's nothing to do. There's nothing to do except go down to the watering hole.
All right, love has limits. Yeah, whatever you take from whatever we just did to your...
Put a mid-range scoop on your kick and your bass. Boom.
Get it into a movie as well.
Yeah. I'm
Make
pretty
sure.
sure we're going to be circling back around to 90s movies here.
Yeah, make sure it's the summer of 85.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you get a chance, you guys, I think it's on Amazon. There's a movie called Hackers from the 90s with Angelina Jolie. And it is the most time and place 90s. We're going to be so fucking extra about being in the 90s. It's like, we're hacking. And they just took like a projector and shined it on their face. So it's like, they're hacking so high. He's wearing sunglasses. It is the most insane 90s. Like, we're going to be 90s about it. Watch it. It's fucking hilarious.
All right. So Love Has Limits says he appreciates y'all. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Just like we appreciate Dan.
I look forward to when Love Has Limits submits. It's always something different. It's always something
I like
fun.
that. I like that we're getting some drums and rock
Yeah.
now and
Yeah.
boom bap and stuff instead of the modern auto tune. Because I mean, literally before
This stream has
no
evolved.
shade. Yeah, like there's no shade. Literally before, like every single song had the same triplet flow and everything. It was just,
Yeah.
it was getting like
Yeah.
it was getting mid.
Yeah.
So then we'd get out once in a while drum and bass or EDM or something like that to just change things up, and I appreciate it.
Hacking on a Windows NT terminal. I'm pretty sure they were.
All right.
They're talking about like, oh, it's got a Pentium 3 in it. That's 3 times faster than the Pentium 2. Just watch the movie. It's just beyond mind fuck level of like, that's the 90s.
All right, let's check this one out by Weatherman Dan. Let me check my messages because it's awfully quiet over
I'm
there.
hearing something though.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm
I
hearing
don't
something.
hear anything.
Yeah, I'm hearing a little bit of kick. And I think it might be because they finally figured out how to make them not super fucking loud.
All right, let's check this out. This is Weatherman Dan. He sent over a track called 94. He said, made something a little bit more meditative.
Hmm.
Okay.
Is this song 94 because it's only at 94 hertz?
It might be at 94 BPM.
Is it 94?
Let's see.
Because it's supposed to sound like 1994.
As the god came by my house today, I never knew that we were supposed to get on Halley's Bopped Comet. I missed the comet when everybody committed the unthinkable. The unthinkable was always seen as the thinkable in times of peril and good faith in the Lord and Savior of Jesus Christ. As we combine our destinies together, we no longer allow each other to be involved in endowment.
Perfect.
meditating in a downward dog position to this.
Market.
I'm gonna make a mix called it's gonna be called I Stole All These Weatherman Dan Songs.
Yes.
That's literally gonna be the mix.
Yes. I need a 24-hour mix of Weatherman Dan's music, and then I'll be like, I'll die happy.
These are all the
Turntable.
songs I've stolen from Weatherman Dan.
That's the name of the mix.
Yep.
Turntable starting in downward dog position. He's going to move to the archer, and then he's going to move to the flying lotus position.
This is super sexy.
You can follow along.
I don't
in his
like how it
instructional.
ends, but I
What,
don't
just
like,
ends?
Yeah, I don't like how it just and cuts off. I would rather have it fade me out to the birds chirping.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
that was beautiful.
that was
You might need to add my my nonsense in the beginning.
Alan Watts.
Alan Watts talks like he doesn't make sense. I've never listened to Alan Watts. I know. We talked about him last stream. I don't listen to him,
Mm.
but other people who do, I'm like,
Yeah.
you're going down a path that is interesting. But
Yes.
welcome to opening your eyes.
Yeah. Read some Manly P. Hall. I have no
music.
notes.
Me neither.
I would say maybe, I'm going to say this, maybe throw a pull tech on the white noise just to soften it a touch, but that's just me. That's just me.
Dan says it took him 3 days to make the synth. I love the part where, like, it's towards the end where everything just comes in together, the vocals, the synth, and it just keeps stacking
Right.
on top of each other to
Yeah.
make it like this nice crescendo.
Turntable says, catch me for Saturday class at Lake Eola. He's going to be doing yoga to Weatherman Dan.
Do they still do that at Lake Eola?
I don't know.
I don't know. Dan says, I need more variation on the second half to make it pop better. I think this is popping. Like,
I like the eraser effect going on.
like it's like this, and then it just keeps swelling and swelling and swelling. Like you hear the synth start coming in.
Yeah.
Now, well, you saying it can pop better. I mean, maybe make that bass get felt a little bit more.
Ooh.
I don't know. The voo in the back, maybe
Yeah.
make it really vroom, 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 vroom in the back.
I think too, like I said, I made a note about pull tacking the probably that synth just to soften a little bit. You have your balance is very high end, so you're going to be fighting to get the lows in there because there's so much high end. So doing something to soften the highs just a touch will help the perception of the lows.
I'm going to go into my library of Weatherman Dan songs, and I'm gonna really see if I can make a mix called "I Stole All These from Weatherman
Please
Dan."
do. I don't
Yeah.
think anybody will fight you.
Let me see. I have
Or
to
at least
like.
make the arpeggio pattern more varied. Possibly.
So in this folder alone, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 Weatherman Dan songs in that folder.
I was going to say that sounds like a low number.
Yeah, in this folder, I have 1, 2, 3.
Oh, there's my
4,
timer for
5,
bingo.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 11 in this folder. So 20.
There's 20.
I can make a nice 30-minute mix.
Yeah. It's apparently a hum effect. Okay.
Oh, that bass is a
Yeah.
hum. Well, make it in hum bassly like.
Hum bass ish.
Please wait until the forecast comes out to make a mix, please.
So okay.
Oh, look, somebody won bingo.
Dan, I have songs from you from like years ago. That's what I probably have some that I didn't even put your name behind, so I need to go through these and listen. Like I think this is one.
Oh, Zelchu got in there before you did, Alex.
Good. Who was that?
This is one.
And then, yep, there we go.
No.
Cause I'm ready for you.
No, that's
That you came in second.
where. Yeah, I have to go through all of these because I think I got some other Weatherman Dan that I didn't name. But
Fireworks
cool.
City over here.
Yeah. So my metadata isn't set up correctly. Yeah. Some of them I set it up, some of them I don't because I forget. But yeah.
Downside to downloading songs.
But yeah, so
Cool
that's
song.
all I have to add.
Yeah, cool song. I have no notes.
And if that hum effects can translate to more of like a meaty bass, I just in my mind, listening to that song, I picture like a car driving where the GoPro is like pointed at the wheel, the front wheel. So it's getting all the turns, but then there's a GoPro pointed at a sub speaker and you see it and it's more, and you see like the wave going. Meanwhile, while you're driving, you know, you're getting the driving one and you're getting the sub to go along with everything.
With all like the street lights on in the sub as they pass through. That'd be fucking
So I decided
sick.
with my car video, I think I might do one part of it where it's in like 80s VHS color correction. Then one part, I might do the last part where it's clean. I don't know yet. I might do one where it's like grainy black and white, but all three have a different color correct on it.
Do it.
Like the picture I posted of the car where it was super 80s like VHS, and I was like, I might like this.
I'd like to see you really dig into the color correction on those.
Well, I'm not a color corrector, so
No,
it's going to be terrible.
YouTube University. What do we got next?
Dan
We're
said-
going to do Mecca?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Mecca, we're doing Mecca. Dan says, I'm going to tighten up the bass just to have it more brick and less sausage.
I mean,
the sausage is good, though.
Well, sausage bass is...
But brick is better.
The sausage, though. All right. Let's listen to Mecca. He sent over a track called You Not My Dad, and that's an exclamation point, or it might be an I.
Yeah.
Not my dad.
You not my dad.
Yeah. And the metadata says, You Not My Dad, Mech 1. Okay.
That's how we know it's him.
I think he's talking about himself. So I think he may have thought he got some girl pregnant. So he's talking from the child's perspective when he meets the child. Okay, let's check this song out.
Just took that fucking...
This song is made from the child's perspective.
Hi, shit, it's day 7, baby.
It's day 6, by the way.
Can't believe.
I don't agree.
Can't believe. I don't need your vote, it's just for me and that's enough. Flexing on y'all niggas not gon' ever lift me up. I know they don't feel me, they gon' say I'm out of touch. Telling me I should do this, but I don't give a fuck.
Please don't ruin this with a triplet rap flow.
Niggas think they ain't Uncle Phil. If I want, I will. Why would I care how you feel? No, let's keep it real. And if I lose control, it's me behind the wheel.
Please don't ruin this with a and I be to the tro. Please, I hope you don't do that. If you do, re-record that.
And I'm dashing, hoping I don't crash. Who you thought you was to call me out my name? You not my dad, not my problem that you wouldn't do the same and go do that.
Thank you for not doing that.
Based on what I grasp, it's hard to hate when I've been geeking, having fun. I make a hit and then delete it just because. Take your opinion and I roll it in a blunt. Smoke it all away. You can't tell me nothing. No. I don't need your vote.
That does not belong on this song at all.
I know they don't feel me, they gon' say I'm out of
Somebody
touch.
would ruin it doing that.
Easily.
You not my dad, I told you before. You ain't gonna be my dad today.
Niggas think they Uncle Phil. If I want, I will. Why would I care?
I come in the club, shaking my dreads.
No, let's keep it real. And if I lose control, it's me behind the wheel.
It's me behind the wheel, and I got that gas on me. And I got that Glock 9 on me. Why are we doing this?
Should have had a guitar, but I got a Glock 9.
Yeah.
He's trying to outro, damn it.
Nah, that was good.
That was good. That was really good.
Mhm.
I have no notes.
Me
That was
neither.
really good.
Me neither.
Um,
It's very airy, but
mhm. I think
that's okay.
yeah, that's okay. Where would you put it? Where would you? Who would your target audience to that?
I think young adolescent teen boys
Mm-hmm.
who are having issues with the man who is railing their mother in the next room.
And telling them they have the audacity to tell them how to live their lives.
Yeah,
You are not my dad.
yeah,
My friends can hear you over the Xbox mic. Jesus.
yeah. I think that's I think that's the target audience.
Yeah. Sounds like they need therapy. Why would they need therapy when they have this song?
Yeah,
It's old.
they can relate to it, man.
Yeah.
I'm mysterious, still number one. Really?
Dragon Brent, I'm so sorry.
After all the music you heard, you're just like, nah, I'm mysterious is number one. That's your song of the night. I'm not going to deny it, man.
Carrying that flag. All right.
Yeah. Is Alejandro Valles?
That's the Yale Chew.
Oh, that's Achu?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, the next two are the ones I mentioned that came from the fraternity.
Okay.
And then also Wolfgang in the Bottom is actually in the same room as them, but they're watching anonymously.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
okay.
cool.
All right.
All right. Well, shouts out to Mecca for that last track. It is called You Not My Dad. I don't think he has it released yet, but it sounds like it is good to go, man.
Yeah. That's pretty.
So-
Just get it mastered with the rest of the stuff so it sounds consistent, but yeah,
Mhm.
solid.
So we got Achu up next with a track that's called Ice Spice Type Beat.
Oh,
Says something a bro put together, super into layering songs. Okay, so maybe it's a flip. Or it's a type beat. Let's see. What is the metadata of this? Because I cannot find it. Metadata says new hire pocket FY25.pdf.
Wait,
I'm pretty
did
sure
we send a PDF?
he sent a PDF. Yeah, he did. And I'm pretty sure this is the wrong.
Oh
this is
no.
Definitely the wrong. Should I open his new hire? I'm going to open it and I'm going to put it on the screen. We're going to look at his new hire packet. Jesus Christ. Here we go, everybody. Jesus Christ.
He's gonna sing this
Yeah.
to us.
All right. Dear new certified employees
Braille
at
music.
Saddle Mountain Unified School District number 90, okay? On behalf of the governing board of, this is the song, by the way. On behalf of the governing board and staff of the Saddle Mountain Unified School District, I welcome you as a staff member of the district. We are excited to have you as part of the SMUSD team and look forward to working with you. As you start your employment with the district, you will note that the beautiful facilities that we have and outstanding staff that is dedicated to ensuring
I'm not sitting here for this whole
and
thing.
every student acquires a quality education.
You can send us the new one.
Well, we know he lives in Arizona, so we got that. going on.
Don't put all that out there.
All right. He said, wait, wrong song. All right.
Well,
Well-
that's what your song could sound like.
Well, congrats on the job.
yeah.
If you're now a new teacher, do you send a link? I mean, go back to the website. Yeah, send a link or something. Whatever works for you.
We'll just skip right to you when we
Yeah.
get it.
Definitely congrats on the job, though,
Yeah,
man.
solid.
Welcome to being a teacher, man.
Yeah. Why not us?
You're changing lives one person at a time.
It's true.
Okay.
It's true.
All right, Sydney.
Yeah, you can just go to consultqna.com.
Yeah, Sydney's
through
here.
there.
I think Sydney's here, so we'll check out Sydney.
Yeah, they said that they're hanging out
All right.
together.
This was a trap beat made to try to get someone to rush PMA because they were the TA for Ableton course. They were very flattered
Oh.
at the creation. However, It did not work.
Ooh.
A few brothers made this beat together in a short amount of time. Okay, cool.
That's really cool.
What? Where? Oh, he said because he said it was in a different district. Which district are y'all at? Because y'all have Ableton class there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, what's the metadata of this one? This one is called "Please Join PMA Nathan Please." It's 1 a.m. Okay,
This one's called
this
job
one's-
application to something.pdf. Okay. All right.
Okay. These are
Here we go. Get that ARP going.
using those 80s sounds. Did y'all do the vocals or is this a synth?
This is cute.
I can hear it's in an indie game.
Yeah.
An indie side scroller.
Yeah. With like magic and shit in it. Nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice. Noise.
Just mash the keyboard at the end.
I like the use of like kind of 8-bit, yeah, like video game ish, and then mixing in that
Yeah,
that recording.
it might be the stock sounds in Ableton, but it they did a good job selecting most of the 80s sounding ones to
Mhm.
make it sound really 8-bit or for an indie side scroller game.
Could be.
But that's cool.
That would be cool to have a game that has like a mixture of like known 8-bit and then real vocals in it.
Yeah, that's
I have no
cool.
notes. That's cool. It's fun. It's that's too bad that the you weren't able to get a Ableton TA. That would be pretty cool.
Well, I know a guy who is the one at Full Sail. That's why I was asking where y'all at, because he wanted to. I sent him to Raul because I was like, Raul, we should get an Ableton class.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
Raul, I don't think responded to him because I was on a I did a forward email like, hey, introduction,
Mhm.
blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Raul wrote him back or anything like that, but he's he's one of the department chairs at Full
It's
Sail.
Full Sail.
Yeah.
Which I mean, Aaron teaches mixing at Full Sail too, so I don't.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a conflict of interest.
But I guess since nobody taught like Ableton or something, but I'm sure he could teach other stuff.
Yeah.
Like probably MIDI production or something like that
yeah.
if they needed it. But whatever. Yeah. Which oh, they're in Arizona.
Oh, Arizona.
Well, cool. No wonder that we
Congratulations on getting the job.
Yeah. At what saddles something.
Something.
Oh, they're so okay. They're
Back
at
in
Arizona
Texas.
as well. Word.
Back in Texas.
I just
Cool.
graduated though, so I'm back in Texas. Okay, cool, man. Well,
Where it's hot.
well, welcome to the stream,
Yeah,
guys.
welcome to the stream. We do this every Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard.
Yeah, Alex V has sent over the correct track and not his new hire, his new hire form. We're gonna check this one out. It is called Raindrops Remix.
Cool.
Let's listen to this one here if I can get it to pop up. All I hear is raindrops. Yeah,
Noise.
raindrops.
This sounds
Insane.
way better than the other song you sent.
Velasco remix, uploaded by Unearth, meaning unalive.
Is there a band called Unearth?
If you unearth yourself, isn't that like going to
You're a
space?
necromancer.
This life feel insane. I'm dodging raindrops. Metro. In this rain. Double cup this pain. Fucked up, I can't aim. Triple cups of pain. 'Cause I can't hold this pain. Yeah, pop the man. This purple rain, do this again. Hilltops got it.
I like that bass.
Yeah.
Chills, that's alright. You stay down, never lie. Out the field, in the wild, up my hill, listen loud.
Only thing I'm not a fan of right now is the kick.
Ain't me no time next. I'm right now and I'm next. Put the whole game on my neck. I run it up hills, the chiropractor bills, the shit charge bills. Wherever I reside, it's quiet.
I like the
Private.
sprinkler system hi-hats.
Every time 9 p.m. it's high
Love 'em.
pitch. 12 o'clock, riot. Drop, top and rain. This night feel insane. I'm out dodging raindrops. On rolling this rain. Double cup this pain. Fucked up, I can't aim. Triple cups of anger. I can't hold this thing. Got some recall. Had to run it back, made a sequel. Wish you did that, it can be legal. Now she feeling hers, feeling regal. Snuck the old bird in a seagull. Daddy got me good, feeling evil. Let's get dick in the daytime. She turned off the news and give me headlines. Put it in the minute, that's your bedtime. Stash it in their face somewhere they can't find. I'm wrapping up the grill with the grapevines. Don't care about what you heard through the grapevines. I might be the
I like the strings.
You might feel the same, but I'm insane,
Yeah, my only problem right now is the kick, and I just think it probably needs to just be sidechained to the like synth bass.
That's exactly what I was
that
gonna
it can,
say.
so it can poke out.
Yeah.
Because right now it's hitting while the synth bass is, so it's getting muffled or buried when it hits. So it just sounds like doom,
Yeah.
instead of like it doesn't need to be a complete side chain like where the synth bass turns completely off, but just make it side chain enough so that it does a little duck so that kick will do like you can feel the presence of it instead of
Right.
just hearing it just hiding beneath it. Because like if I hit play, you're gonna hear that kick hiding beneath it.
Dodging raindrops, on rolling this rain. Double cup this pain. Fucked up, I can't aim. Triple cups of pain. I can't hold this pain.
And that synth sounds so good.
Yeah.
This purple rain. Blue, this
You
again.
could
Hilltops
also-
got it.
You could also maybe duck some of those like higher end frequencies that kick is existing in. So duck let me rephrase this so this makes more sense. So that kick is more of a knock kick. So its presence is probably between 800 hertz to 2 something K. You could probably do a dip in that low end bass thing in that frequency range on the EQ. So that way it gives a little bit more space for that kick to bleed through, and then maybe do subtle side chaining.
I would go hard side chaining.
Okay.
I would just side chain the shit out of it.
It's where it just
But-
ducks.
Yeah,
and
I would just
turns
like
off.
literally make the bass turn off, but I would also do it for a very fast amount of time. I would set
So-
the attack for like as fast as it can go and the release for like maybe 20 milliseconds. So much that when the kick hits, you don't even realize that it
shuts
that
it
it
off.
disappeared. Yeah. So you can just hide it, but then that'll give you all of the frequencies to let that kick boom.
And there's a lot of producers who do like heavy side chaining.
Yeah.
Some do it on so you can hear it on purpose.
Right.
So
Yeah. And so in that instance, the release would be how much do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear it just set it super fast? Do you want to hear it not at all? Or do you want to hear it like bop, rip, like have that release, literally release the bass? Yeah.
Yeah, but outside of that, pretty cool flip.
Very cool flip. Very, very cool. Yeah. I have no other notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Dragon Leaf here or is Denise
Go back
here?
to Hi Ralph.
I Hate Ralph? Yeah, we're going to I Hate Ralph.
Yeah.
I think he's here.
Yeah, I saw Ralph earlier. I haven't seen Denise Chef DB. I haven't seen Mike Body. Haven't seen Dragon Leaf.
Yeah, I haven't seen Mike Body either. That's a cool name.
We've had Dragon Leaf before too.
Yeah, we've had Dragon Leaf before, but I don't think I've seen him. Yeah, who did that?
Something just happened.
I missed that. Let me check my Twitch.
Pop. I have 34.
Popeye AV.
Dragon Leaf is here.
Okay.
How you doing, Dragon Leaf? Dragon Leaf beats.
Start doing some auto calls.
Oh, they say
On
thank
bingo.
you all. Very helpful. Thanks for following, hanging out. Yeah, cool little riff.
Yeah. Dragon Leaf is here. I haven't seen I Hate Ralph.
He was here not too long.
Yeah,
ago.
Ralph was here earlier.
How long is earlier?
I don't know.
Scrolling up. I'm
Wolfgang.
scrolling up.
Oh, Wolfgang is here. Did you say?
Yeah,
that?
Wolfgang's here. Yeah,
Wolfgang's here in the
yeah.
flesh now instead of being
Awesome.
anonymous.
I'm scrolling
Thank you
up.
for the follow.
I don't see any I Hate Ralph. I see Love and Their Limits.
Mecca. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I'd
Hate
say-
Ralph. That was
May have been much earlier.
it was about an hour ago.
Ralph,
So-
if you're here, speak now or forever hold your
Yeah,
peace.
so we're gonna pop past Ralph.
Yeah. Ralph, if you're not here, I do actually hate you. No, I'm kidding.
We're gonna pop past Ralph, and then we're gonna go to Wolfgang. Wolfgang was at the live stream, was he not?
I want to
No?
say
No, it
yeah,
was-
no.
No, that was Ryan Murphy.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
He just played like Wolfgang.
Yeah, Wolfgang's in the same room as you and Sydney.
All right. So this is called Cotton Candy Clouds.
Okay.
We're going to keep scrolling over. Oh, so this is CCC_RD2. Okay. CCC stands for the Cotton Candy Clouds, right? Right?
What does the
What could it-
CCCP stand
It's a Creative Common Cotton license.
CCCP is like, isn't that Russia?
Russia. It's communist
It's,
Russia.
SCCP, I think.
Is it?
CCCP.
That's their television.
I have
right?
yeah. I have a pocket watch. CCC pocket watch.
Yeah.
I do.
All right.
I own one.
Let's listen to Wolfgang and the KKK. Let me stop.
No, not on Juneteenth, man. Come on now.
It's almost over. Let me stop.
Hey, he said it.
Jesus.
Are we calling bingos now? We just
Yeah,
out
yeah,
for
yeah,
bingo. Okay.
Yeah, auto call and stuff.
Don't the clouds look just so sweet? I think about them as you fall asleep. They float on by just for you and me, like cotton candy. Don't the clouds look just so sweet? I think about you as I fall asleep.
Man, if this guy heard Joe Fish,
Float on by as you dream.
Fuck.
he needs Joe Fish.
You guys need to work together, yeah.
Hear that or Ferris as well a little bit?
Yeah. Ferris hasn't been here in a while, though.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he needs to work with Joe Fish. Jesus Christ.
One of them asked if we could restart. Because they had an advertisement.
You know, Zelcho, I got you. Hold on a second.
Seeing mama work so hard all day, say we are gonna make it through somehow. Maybe a little cloud will take us where we need to be, somewhere beyond the sea.
Is that you or me?
No, that was in the.
Just so sweet. Think about them as you fall asleep. Just for you and me.
Congrats on the sub.
Like cotton candy. Though the clouds look just so sweet, I think about you as I fall asleep. You float on by as we dream, like cotton candy. Current state of being, like a time. I'm surprised when the sky stays night.
Boom.
Congrats on the sub.
Explosions.
Never gifting subs over here.
All right.
Survive the tides and the tides fall and rise. Say if this isn't even the right fight to fight. Say did we even try? Did I even try? But spending hours finding different ways to get high and finding higher ways to get under disguise. There is no place here but in the clouds we hide. And as we lose our minds, the sky is leave behind in the rain and the madness. Fact did we wish
witness tragedies in the masses. How did we end up like this? Overcast shadows and cumulonimbus clouds won't go away. Hiding all the things they do, all of the things that they say. Was it ever worth the give and never knew how much to take? Maybe I'll look up at the sky someday. Say, don't the clouds
Okay.
look just so sweet? Think about them as you fall asleep.
Comfort, pride, living, life, courage, future, power, wise. The ones who speak words from high horses in the sky lands mute to those who dig to hide away from the light. Burdens carry burdens, it's a certainty from
This is
person to
super
person.
Hamilton right now.
It is.
We're sin, we're pain with no more frame, we're still that win above all the clouds. There it is, even more skeptic, but unable
You know,
to
I
understand.
immediately
Maybe we'll
hear
find with no
the
reason to
Ask
find. I
album.
just find it sweet to be floating on by your side.
I forget the track name, but you know exactly what I'm talking about, though.
Wolfgang is cooked or cooked? Those are two different things. Which one is he? All right. So I have questions, but before I ask my questions, I will say this. I love where this, I can envision where this can be, and I'm going to play something for you of what I think this can be, and it's supposed to probably sound like.
Oh, yeah,
And
okay.
That's
So this is one of our other contributors that
Yeah.
come on here.
well, like. So are
Can
you
we make a bingo square that just says everybody gets pissed at Joe Fish for not releasing his music?
so or this one like It really sounds like what you're trying to go for. Like
Couldn't even deal
I
with
feel
it.
like they have. This is Wolfgang.
Yeah, this is Wolfgang.
Yeah, I feel like this
Yeah.
is like a mixture of Joe Fish and like old Panic at the Disco and a little bit of Hamilton and a little bit of Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody. Like it's got so many elements of old and new, and but I think, and so this is something that was kind of sticking with me. It needs a mix, but I think more so it needs a re-recording.
Yeah, it's definitely right off the bat. I was going to ask, one of the questions I was going to ask was, what type of equipment did you use to record this?
Right.
Or what are you using to record? Because it sounds like everything has this muffle layer on it.
Yeah.
Like the entire everything.
And I think if you could, I honestly think that with something like this, if you could go to a studio and perform this, you could handle the rest of it, because the sound that you would get from a studio would be enough that it would take everything up so much higher in quality, and then all those layers and all those AT2020.
Okay, is it a USB one or is it the it sounds like it's the USB one rather than the XLR one, because the XLR one is very bright.
Yeah.
Normally very bright, unless you had it turned sideways or backwards.
We call it Brody Zinning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, congrats on
XLR
the
one?
win.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So what interface is it going into? Is it going into a Focusrite? It should be very bright then.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they EQ'd it down.
Yeah, did you EQ it down? Because this is...
I mean, I was about to say, if they're all like have gone into some sort of program where they're using Ableton and
Harp
stuff.
could be so cool if it was just really compressed.
He's using the UMC. What is the UMC again?
The UMC.
I would have to look that up. I don't know off the top of my head what a UMC is. But see,
Like cotton candy, don't the clouds
Like a little bit of Beatles in there too. I want to.
Oh, UMC 404 is Behringer. Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't used that before, so I don't know what to say about it.
Yeah.
But AT 2020s are usually very bright. But what I will say is that you will probably need to do a lot of heavy lifting on the effects chains or vocal chains to get this to where it needs to be if you are going to continue to record on yourself. So, like, I would say, even though you can't find any of this guy's music online, I would say you see, like, listen to the difference of just clarity in the instruments, because also your instruments need some EQing and stuff as well. So you see his vocals still have that effect on them. They're not on top of everything. They're behind everything, but they're still clear. And then when we listen to yours,
I think too, it's just it's a recording, but definitely needs a mix.
Yeah, and across the board.
Yeah, and it could be too, like, it could be the reason that you're making choices about cutting frequency is because of your environment and not because of anything. Like, you're just in a space that has a lot of high end. Maybe it's very reflective. Sorry, and then you're making decisions based on the environment and not actually like what's being played on the track. But also like a good mix will get you upward compression. A good mix will get you downward compression. A good mix will get you effects. The potential for this song is like astronomical. Like, there's so much cool notage and choices and performance and delivery that's going on. It just needs to be brought to the front. There's parts where it's like you go so quiet that I almost think the song is over, and then I look over and it's like halfway done.
Yeah. So if you don't know what a vocal chain is, I would say look that up on YouTube. We can tell you what it is on here, which briefly is FX chain. Essentially, that is attached to the vocals would be a vocal chain. So you're pretty much, you create an auxiliary, you're sending your vocals via send to an aux bus. That is pretty much a duplicate of your vocals, but on that aux bus, you have compression, EQ, or whatever, overdrive. I don't know, whatever you want to put on there. You can look up some vocal chains or vocal effects or whatever that on YouTube, or see what other people put on their vocal chains, and then you can get kind of an idea of how it's done, and then start playing around with that to see how it works with your voice. And that will bring your vocals up a lot.
Yeah.
And then it might also clean them up. When it comes to the instruments on the beat, I don't know what it, like, I almost want to be like, okay, better samples, but I don't know. Everything seems like it has just a mud or a low end boost on it.
I feel like the sounds are there. I feel like just the mix is what's preventing it from shining.
Yeah. Also the Hamilton part at the end, I'm not a fan.
Nothing is sampled, by the way. That's all stocks. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, all stocks. So you can check Reddit for drum kits and stuff. You could check, I think in our Discord, there was a link to plugins.
Yeah.
So that was a plugin link. I'm gonna have to post it again in our Discord.
Congratulations on the win.
But
and Miss Maxine, congratulations on the win.
Yeah. So I would, some sounds, some instruments, vocal chain, and the Hamilton part at the end. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of anything Hamilton, but
Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton.
What was crazy was I remember when Hamilton came out, and a bunch of people, and I was rapping at the time. This is why I was so appalled. They came up to me and was like, Hamilton's great. You would like it because of the rapping. I literally listened to one song and I was like, this is the worst rapping I've ever heard in my life. This is the cheesiest, most terrible rap I've ever heard in my life.
It's rapping for white people.
I know.
Broadway.
I know. That's why. That's why I just like really, it just killed me. I was just like, I can't do this. But yeah, the Hamilton style theater rap is, I'm not a fan of personally.
So, unseasoned rap.
Literally, yeah. Like, it was so upsetting to me that I like took the time and like listen to. They were like, "Well, Jay-Z," and, you know, they were trying
Shut
to
the fuck up.
throw out all these
Yeah,
names and stuff.
yeah.
And then I listened to that. I was like, "Ain't no way any of this was approved by anybody who raps." Well, Nas and Jay-Z are all like, ain't no fucking way.
Oh, that's actually really funny.
Like, have you?
But Jay-Z.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Dad said,
But you're not my dad.
All right.
I would love to see a song like that get mixed to its fullest potential. I honestly think a song like that in that vein has like the potential for something like a My Chemical Romance level following, just because that is so theatrical and there is so much theatrics in this song. But it, like, the whole thing about My Chem was the production. So if you can get it to there, I think that people will latch on to. Nice W there. All right. We're actually filling this board out too. Yeah, I think that you could garner a following and do more of this and have people listen to it, because it's got so many elements of listenability to it. I believe in it.
Cool. You sent it in for mixing? Okay. Cool.
I'd be willing to mix it, but for a price.
Tee. All right, so Turntable Slay still here, and Dragon Leaf. Dragon Leaf, I think, is
Dragon
still
Leaf
here.
was here.
is that a
Yeah,
network
if you wanna
earlier?
know.
Network error?
What says that?
On my end on Twitch. Let me refresh just in case.
Yeah,
Nope.
probably. I mean,
Yeah, it's me.
We're good
It's
on
me.
this. So. All right, cool. Let's check out Dragon Leaf. Sent over a track called Mist. I don't think we've seen a Dragon Leaf submission in a few months.
Mhm. Well, I don't know about months. It's been maybe a month.
I think it was pre
Where's Justin?
March Madness.
Justin left
Yeah.
like right in the beginning. He'd lose his shit.
Well,
Yeah.
this was uploaded 7 hours ago. Let's check
Okay,
it
this
out.
is fresh.
Fresh.
This is fresh. This is still warm from the print.
He says it's been a few weeks, aka months.
Months. Choose your character. Yoshi.
Okay, I'm about to date myself. Do y'all remember going on newgrounds.com
Yes.
and playing like a ninja game or
Yes.
something like
Yep.
that?
Uh-huh.
This is literally the title screen music
Yes.
for any of those newgrounds.com games.
R.I.P. Newgrounds.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I think
man.
Newgrounds still exists. And you can play games, not Java games, but I think you can still play. They
Yeah.
preserved
Whatever,
a lot of
yeah.
those games on there.
King's Throw. I mean, I guess it's been 20 years, so.
Dragon Leaf is asking, "Is that good?" I mean, it invokes nostalgia in me.
In us
Yeah.
and in younger people, they'll be like, holy shit, what the fuck is this? So you're good.
So for me, I'm going to say it sounds like it needs to be music for a title screen. And that's all I will really say about it, because it sounds done. I'm not like, there's nothing I can pinpoint or say put this, because it sounds like a lot of things I heard when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
In computer class,
Choose your character.
using the codes to get onto websites that the school was blocking via its VPN to play games on newgrounds.com.
I was doing HTML shit in the lab too.
Good times.
I was, yeah.
You would cache
I would know.
like
So
a page.
it
There was a code you would put in so it would bypass. It would like
Right.
open a website in the website.
I was that guy. Went to a private school, so we wore a uniform, and so in the morning I would feed my headphones through the back of my uniform so I could sit in class, and then eventually the teacher's like, "Are you listening to music?" I'm like, No, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I mean, if this is a time and place, this is cool.
You know, I could also hear this in like Cyberpunk as well.
I was gonna say a Cyberpunk video game. So yeah. Oh, he's going for it. It is still got that logo.
Yep. I gotta play it back for gotta play it
for the
back.
game that's about
for
to
the
load.
game.
Oh God, it's taking forever.
It's. I think they host Flash on there somehow.
Yeah.
And you know, Flash, the last like 2 seconds take forever.
God, fuck them up.
I think this is a Kendrick versus Drake game.
So this soundtrack is perfect.
If it'll ever
fucking load.
I think I'm starting to see the smoke come out of your laptop. It's just like
Plus play. Sucking down all the internet. And in true Newgrounds fashion, it's fucking stuck.
Imagine doing this on dial-up, guys, in the computer lab. You would literally sometimes wait like 15 minutes.
And that was fast.
But they would actually put a warning, like game takes a while to load or something like that. Yeah. We've listened to this song twice. And it still hasn't loaded. Alright, we're gonna...
Alright. We can't win that one.
Yeah, I know, like my games of choice were always like Line Rider or pick any of those games where you just drag race cars.
Mine was Piggy Throw.
The racing games. Hold on.
They have like nothing on here now.
Let's go.
There we go.
Oh my God. Here we go.
Jesus Christ, yep.
If it loads.
Oh my God, I used to play this thing all the time.
I'm gonna play when I go home now.
Hold on, let me get it on the screen correctly. There it is. It fits so perfect.
Guess I just get your golf in there.
I don't even think this game had GTIs in it.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
We'll start the game. Hold up. We gotta replay the music. Hold up.
We're choosing our car.
Yeah. So we do also still have turntable left.
Turntable. Where's the Volkswagen? The GTI. They do have it. Oh my God, with this MK3?
It's the 4. I fucking love it.
Wait, I only got 30,000. It cost all my money. All right. Cool. Bought me a GTI. Can't do anything.
Can't do anything with
race. Oh, I could also change the color. Hold up. I forgot how to race. Hold up.
Probably spacebar for gas and arrow keys maybe for gear shifts.
If you ever wonder.
I forgot how to change the color and stuff. Is it garage? No. Alright, we're gonna race.
Yeah, do 400.
Yeah, we're gonna... I don't remember how to play. Oh, it's spacebar. Jesus Christ. How do you shift? Oh my God.
Well, you lost this one.
Yep, destroyed the motor.
You have a nitrous one. There you go.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Good times.
You need a Honda Civic for that, right?
Good times, guys. All right.
All right. Well, these are all the potential things you can be doing with your song. Oh my god.
I am definitely
we are
going to
just talking tonight, right? Yeah, just chatting. Yeah.
Definitely going to play that game when I get back home. This is the game, one of the games.
Yep.
This started a lot of people's car.
Mm-hmm.
Good times, man.
I think it's hilarious that they have nothing beyond the Mark IV.
241 horsepower.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
241. So that's the R34. That's the 6-cylinder version.
They like really did their research. Shouts out to whoever made. I wonder if he like makes games now or
he just made like the new Dirt 4 or whatever. Well, I have nothing to say about the song.
Yeah,
it sounds great.
Song's great.
Turntable Slay is also accurate. He says this is the music, the software you use to generate serial numbers to crack paid software.
Right.
For real.
Right. 1,000%.
There's this girl's website that I go to, and she has like very similar music that plays in her cracker.
Mm-hmm.
Like that cracks. She cracks a lot of games. I forgot her name. I won't put it on the stream because then I'll get rated. Yeah, I'll get rated.
Yep.
But yeah, she is super reliable. She has things like literally 2 days after it comes out, and it works. I sent it to you before.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, for
I know
Baldur's
exactly.
Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? She does every single game.
Yeah, literally.
I gotta check it. Baldur's Gate. I downloaded it. It was like no more space on your hard drive.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate was crazy. All right, so we got Turntable Slay last. Thanks for hanging out and watching me try to drag race. I think you had to click to shift.
Yes.
You had to hold space bar and then click.
Yep. And you could power shift.
It's probably also a fancy little thing that says instructions too. But yeah,
fuck that shit.
Time for
fuck that shit. Do you know how much more downloading you had to do to get the instructions? Fuck that shit. You just pushed every button until it did something, and then you started winning.
All right. So
also, I'm going to end this call, this vote or the game because I've called like 4 votes and no one's voted for anything else.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think everybody's won.
Who was playing has won. And
so congrats to me, Zales Chew, Alex, me again, Miss Maxine, Avon Official, and Q.
All right.
Until next week, we'll start another game.
Yep. I ended it.
Yeah.
All right. We got Gafachi, aka
that's the song name.
No, that's the artist name.
Okay. Really?
Yeah. That's the artist is Gafachi.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's African.
Okay. Cool.
And then this song is called Amazato 2.0. Turntable Slay sent this over because he knows Gafachi or whatever.
Okay.
So he says, peace and love, beloved. It's been a while since I submitted anything, so I'm sending some Gafachi your way. I think this is Turntable Slay and somebody else together they make. I don't remember.
When their powers combine, they become
Gafachi. All right. Let's check it out.
Look at that brick wall. This better be good. Yes, nobody reads the README text file. Not a single human does.
This is a year old, guys. How is it new?
Finally get around to letting you hear it.
Some ballet?
Yeah.
Funky?
Nice.
Afro ballet funky? I like this.
excited about that. Casper mattress.
I haven't got a new mattress in. Can't even think.
Yeah. Ours, I think, is like 10 years old. Okay. I'll be begin the shutting down process if you aren't back in time.
I would call John Key leaves to do his job, but then we already ended that game.
Ha! It's me, your boy, Alex. I got my backing tracks. Yes.
Shut your mouth, I beg it.
Okay. Turntable. Tell us about this song. Exactly. Yeah, I have no notes either. It's fun. Hey, thanks you guys.
Yeah, come on back.
Let's turn this down a little. Thanks you guys for hanging out. I appreciate all the stuff you submitted. And again, we do this every Wednesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard. If you have music and you want to get it in early on Wednesday is when we open up the submissions. But I appreciate you guys singing in, all of you guys, and submitting. That was some great stuff. We will definitely want to hear more of it.
Yeah, don't forget, I threw in that link for the Discord. If y'all want to join there as well, there are automatic reminders that come in as well.
Join the Discord.
And then you could always chat, collab, find new artists to work with as well.
Yeah, we got some people that I think would definitely dig your stuff. So hop on in there. We'll see you guys. This is fun.
I know probably like maybe the one thing John would say is it might be too long to the end. I'm not complaining about it.
I think for a club thing, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I would say it's long enough where you could mix in and out of it pretty easily.
This part exactly is what it's here for, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's next door fixing stuff.
Yeah.
I'm here acting like a DJ.
I'm making sound effects.
We got Nick making sound effects. This song is ending. Oh. All right. Well, he's next door fixing stuff. I'm going to call that a night.
Is that Wednesday?
I think that's a Wednesday. Like I just said, we're here every Wednesday, 8:30 Eastern Standard. We open up submissions as early as Wednesday morning, midnight on Wednesday, whatever you want to call it. What else? We're just doing the thing. We're in working mode right now. And so I think we're going to try and get some shows together. Yeah, it's been fun. It was a good show today. We hit a high point early on. We had some technical difficulties early on, and we fought through it.
And we still got to mostly everyone. We got to everyone that was here.
Everybody that was here, we got to today. And we had a pretty extensive list today.
Mm-hmm. I think it was 11 or 12 in the end.
Did I flip the camera back? Am I still on? No, I'm still on this one. Let me switch back. Yeah.
Let's see.
Long list today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
So
8,
the Discord thing
9,
works. That's good to know.
10, 11.
Yeah. I'm just gonna play the theme song out. I think he's coming back now, but I'm just gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be here. We'll see you guys next week. It has been fun. I don't know where his ending screen is. Nope, that's not it.
I'm Marquise. It's your boy.
Give me like all these seconds to figure out when How do I get to this one? Yeah, no, this is great. I don't know where the fucking menu to switch this is. Let me get to this. Nope, that's a marker. Nope. Here we go. This, and then do this. Oh, nope, not that one. Hold on. There we go.
We did it.
That was so easy. Mixing is his downfall. Definitely needs help. Well,
that's what we're here for, man. Ask questions.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. But also too, like our background. Me and John were college professors in Orlando, and we teach in the music production. And so we have students that need to do mixing. We also do this to talk about mixing. And so. Yeah, there's a lot of potential ways that you could get that work on. So, hop in the Discord, shoot a message to Nick or somebody. We're kind of always around. Yeah, we can find solutions. But I'd love to hear that song become something. So, thanks for hanging out, you guys.
Enjoy that sweet, sweet music. See you next time.
See you next time. I have an ending stream here too.
Give me sex for me one time.
Cool.
We survived another one.
Until next week.